Hello, everybody, and welcome to the PHLY Eagles Watchalong. Eagles, Rams, Bo Wulf, Fran Duffy. This will be a little bit of fun. I'm going to call this game, Fran. How you doing?
Good, man. This is going to be a lot of fun. When's the last time you called the game?
A preseason game with Zach a couple years ago.
That's right.
Yes.
Patriots?
Maybe. Now, here's what we're going to do. I want to set the timing here for those of you, if you want to make sure that we're synced up. I'm going to clap right when Jake Elliott kicks the ball off.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay, so right now we see Jake Elliott, or actually Braden Mann, rather. This is Braden Mann setting up to kick off. Right now we see him bent over. Always a good view. And then we see there's still some other stuff going on. I'm going to clap right at the kickoff if you want to make this happen. Okay, so Braden Mann is setting up.
Back to the sky cam shot.
Now I've also got the YouTube TV a little bit ahead here. There we go.
There it is.
And we're off. The kickoff from Braden Mann deep into the Rams end zone. And of course, it is kneeled down. Fran, tell us about this Rams offense.
Well, they are terrible on the first drive of the game. They have not scored in the last 7 games on the opening drive. And so this should be a good stop for the Eagles defense, but this is the matchup we all were excited to see. Good on good here. Eagles defense going up against this explosive Rams offense when all of these guys are on the field. Stafford, Kyren Williams, Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp. They're the toughest offense to stop in football the last 2 years.
Rams opening up in 11 personnel. Eagles in their familiar nickel. Stafford under center. Nacua goes in motion, drops back, and Stafford hits Nacua with Darius Slay in coverage. Looks like about an 8-yard gain.
Yeah, this was one of the things that we're going to see them do is they're going to come out condensed and make those quick little throws to the outside, give those receivers a lot of room to work, but Slay there to get the stop along the sideline.
Obviously, you've got Slay on the right for the Eagles, or on the offense is right, the defense is left. Quinyon Mitchell on the other side, Cooper DeJean inside, and the Eagles start with Nolan Smith and Josh Sweat as the edge rushers. 2nd and 2, Stafford under center again in 11 personnel. He hands it off to Kyren Williams up the middle, who fights for the first down. Josh Sweat with the tackle. Looks like about a 3-yard gain.
A duo run play there from the LA Rams where that's going to be a downhill run, and that's one of the bread and butter plays for this Rams offense where they want to just get those double teams. They've got a really big interior offensive line. They're starting a rookie center, but they like him working on those combo blocks up front, so that's something certainly to watch in this football game.
And you're seeing lots of shots of the Eagles fans in the stands. I saw Jordan Rodriguez skeet that this was the loudest she's ever heard an opposing fan base in the stadium before the game. 1st and 10 now from the 41. Stafford under center again. And Nacua goes in motion on the left side. Stafford play action, drops back, big pressure, but he scrambles. Oh! A scramble, the first of the season for Matthew Stafford. Oh. And he picks up the first down. Swooper for your boy.
Huge swooper implications there to open it, which is terrible for me as we sit here with no Devontae Smith going into this game. It looked like it was going to be a play action shot. Let's take a look at the replay here. Under center play action. He wanted a deep out route to Puka Nacua, but Stafford gets off of it and runs for a first down. First time for everything, Bo.
And Jordan Davis with some good pressure there, although, this is one where you sort of got to tip your cap.
Yes.
Right. 1st and 10 now from the Eagles 44. Under center again for Stafford. Kupp comes in motion this time. The handoff to Kyren Williams. Cuts back. And he's going. He broke several tackles there, and he's all the way down to the Eagles' 15-yard line. A big run from Kyren Williams in an offense that has struggled with explosive runs this season.
No, they get a big one there. Kyren Williams is a slippery runner. He's got that ability to make people miss in the hole. He's had 5 games this year where he's had at least 5 forced missed tackles, and you see here that he's going to have one of them on one of the at the second level here. Reed Blankenship goes
Slay
low.
and Blankenship. Yeah.
That's a tough one there, but C.J. Gardner-Johnson there in pursuit to get him down. But the damage had been done. The Rams in the red zone.
Yeah, both linebackers totally washed out of that play at the second level, and so it comes down to Blankenship and Slay missing, and then Chauncey Gardner-Johnson eventually brings Kyren Williams down. Rams in the red zone now. Looks like it's going to be about 1st and 15 First and 10 at the 17.
Slate took a shot from Blankenship's helmet on that play. That might be something to watch here. As they're looking at Blankenship and his shoulder.
They're looking at both Blankenship and Slay. If those guys have to leave the game, you would imagine Sidney Brown comes in at safety for Blankenship and Isaiah Rogers on the outside. Although, no, Avonte Maddox they're showing there, but he does not look like he's going into the game.
No. So that's something to watch here. It might not impact the rest of this drive, but certainly the start of the next drive. We'll see if both DBs are able to return.
All right. Now they're showing Cooper DeJean, Quinyon Mitchell. I'm sure they're talking about the young Eagles secondary. And it looks like Brandon Graham on the field now, so the Eagles make a bit of a rotation on the defensive line.
I would not, once the Rams get into the red zone, they still like to be able to throw the football. So I would not anticipate that this is just going to be run here. Even though this is a run look, I would keep an eye out for the play action pass as they come out with run.
And it's a run. And a nice job filling there from Isaiah Rogers on his first snap. He might have got that ball out. He does, in fact, get the ball out. Isaiah Rogers, his first snap of the game. Nakobe Dean involved as well, and a huge turnover. The turnover deluge for the Eagles continues, although it looks like they flashed up second down there on the screen. What's going on? No, that ball is out for sure.
That ball is absolutely out.
And that is absolutely Isaiah Rogers making it happen.
Isaiah Rogers giving his hand the ball.
Whoa. What happened? Did they blow it dead?
They must have blown it dead.
They must have blown it dead. That's insane. And Sirianni is livid. He snapped the ball on second down. Help us out in the chat because this is insane.
He threw the
Sirianni
flag.
says he threw the flag. They're showing the flag. He's furious. Oh man, this is would be good to have some sound here, but this is nuts. Now does he get it off in time? Oh, he's hesitating.
Oh, so he's mad at the sideline too.
He's
not getting the communication. Yeah, not getting the communication he wanted. Oh man, that is
so bad. That ball is so obviously out live.
Credit to the Rams in-stadium crew, because I'm sure they're not showing replays there.
They're giving them the challenge.
Yeah, all right. So
they're giving them the challenge. Now McVay's got to probably be bad. This is fascinating.
Explosive start already.
Explosive start. Let us know what they're saying in the chat about what went on there. But as we head to commercial break, yeah, I mean Isaiah Rogers coming in. Yeah, Jamie, what did they say about it on the broadcast?
About what the late challenge flag there. They didn't really say much other than
Jimmy Lynch, everybody.
Yeah, hello. That it was 1,000% out.
The ball is clearly out.
Yeah, and it looked like Sirianni was pissed at the staff more than he was pissed at the flag not getting picked up. It looked like he was yelling at people to get back.
But no, I think he was probably because basically what happens is that people up in the booth are watching the different replays and saying, "Okay, challenge and it's definitely out." My guess is he was not getting that communication clearly, and then also other coaches on the sideline may have been talking, and he may not have been able to hear the guys in his ear. So if everybody's talking, then the head coach get pissed sometimes. Where like, all right, hey, I'm trying to listen to the guys.
Shut the bleep
up! Exactly.
And also, I mean, a terrible job by the refs.
Yeah, terrible job.
That ball is clearly out.
The helmet
and
went
so
right on the ball.
Now we're gonna have to deal with was there an obvious recovery? This nonsense.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Who did that? I couldn't tell.
Isaiah Rogers.
It was Rogers.
First snap of the game.
Yep.
Comes in, lace of wood right to the ball. Very nice job by Isaiah Rogers. Yeah.
Quinyon Mitchell in coverage downfield, taking away a throw for Stafford.
That's what he does. They went right at Slay. They know, Fran. First play.
And Stafford ends up running for a first down for the first time all season.
Things happen. You can live with that, right? You can't live with Stafford gashing you deep.
Yeah, that's Vinny Curry's out. How's Vinny so far through the first drive?
Good, very calm so far.
Right.
So I told him to pop in. I'll get out of here. I just had to react to that. The refs, Wonder Boy Sean McVay. He's got to get all the calls out in LA. I mean, come on, that was a clear fumble right from the jump. All right, I'll be back.
Okay, good to see you. Interesting start.
Yeah, I'm off to a roaring start in this. As I said, that the Rams offense has not been able to move the ball in opening drives, and then
killed that.
Called for a play-action play on the run play that results in a forced fumble. But
that's okay.
We'll see how they bounce back.
That's why you're over here.
That's right.
Beautiful. Okay. By the way, did you notice that it was not Sidney Brown at safety? It was Tristan McCollum on that play.
What do you make of that?
I don't know.
He's been inactive for the last few weeks.
I mean, I guess I make that it's more position specific. Like Sidney Brown is C.J. Gardner-Johnson's backup, is not ready to play the Blankenship, but it's kind of odd.
Safety, right safety.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like their roles are not interchangeable. And it looks like the Eagles have won the challenge, and they do, in fact, get the ball on offense. What a huge play. A red zone turnover courtesy of Isaiah Rodgers, and the Eagles offense gets the ball 1st and 10 at the 17. Jalen Hurts opening up under center in 11 personnel as Aniyah Smith comes in motion across the formation.
The start.
And a handoff to Saquon Barkley, who spins and continues to just get those extra yards. Very impressive, a 5-yard run to open things up.
Inside zone there from the Eagles, under center. We haven't seen a ton of under center runs from this offense, but obviously as the embracing of the run game has continued, that has started to open up. But typically when they're under center, it's that duo run play I talked about with the Rams. There they go inside zone.
2nd and 4 from the 23 for the Eagles. Hurts in shotgun, again in 11 personnel. This time A.J. Brown coming across the formation, and he goes back to where he was on Hurts' left. Here comes the snap. Hurts drops back. It's Dallas Goedert over the middle of the field, and a 1st down for the Eagles.
We're going to stay on schedule. They're going to need Dallas Goedert in this game, obviously. Without Devontae Smith, it can't just be the A.J. Brown show. You're going to need Dallas Goedert to be able to show up in this game, and if it's not Goedert, Calcaterra's got to make plays. Jahan Dotson's got to make plays. Johnny Wilson. So all of those guys will be in the spotlight here for Jalen Hurts in this pass game.
And it is Wilson, by the way, on the field. So it's Wilson, Jahan Dotson, and A.J. Brown as your 3 receivers in 11 personnel. And we've got Jalen Hurts in shotgun with Saquon Barkley to his left. 1st and 10 from the 29. As that C.J. Uzomah comes in motion.
Early rep for Uzomah.
Rolling right. Jalen Hurts
got him.
Fired on a beautiful throw to A.J. Brown. Jalen Hurts rolling right, a very nice play.
So A.J. Brown started that play, I believe, as the lone receiver, as the ex-ISO receiver to the far left. Yeah, so he starts on the far left and is going to work across the field in the deep over route. Really nice route from A.J. Brown. He made a catch over the middle last year against this team just before halftime on a deep crossing route. Very similar to this one, more yards after catch, but that's a big play there for the Eagles on 1st down.
And that's a great – we don't often see Jalen throwing fully on the move like that. That was a really nice throw from him. So 1st and 10 from the Rams 48. 11 personnel again. A.J. Brown to his right comes in motion, under center, play action. Jalen Hurts throwing across, and it's to A.J. Brown again, who breaks a tackle and gets all the way down to the Rams' 35-yard line, all A.J. Brown so far.
Yeah, it was a shallow cross. Brown was in motion again at the top of the screen just before that play. So he comes in short motion. You're going to see here on the replay, and he's just going to run that shallow cross. He's trying to get leverage on that DB. You can see that the Rams are trying to pass it off, but now he's just running away from a linebacker in the open field, and that's easy pickings for Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, 2 plays in a row now where A.J. Brown is coming across the field. A good way for them to set up something downfield later on.
No question. And also it's forcing communication from the Rams. They like to play a lot of, especially on early downs, like to play a lot of zone coverage. And so you saw the pass-offs there from the Rams. That's something the Eagles are trying to force.
Yeah, and the Eagles go pistol there on 1st and 10. A handoff to Saquon Barkley to the left. Another very solid run for about 8 yards there out of 12 personnel for the Eagles.
12 personnel with Aniyah Smith on the field. And Smith, when he's been on the field, it's been a lot of motion from him. And so it's interesting that he's getting some 12 personnel snaps. We haven't seen him often in 12 personnel. Obviously, with Devontae Smith out, it looks like he's going to get a little bit more run.
There we go. So 2nd and 2 from the Eagles from the 27-yard line. They slowing down the tempo just a little bit. 12 personnel again. Uzomah on the field. Saquon Barkley with that one under eye thing going on. Shotgun. They're in 11 actually, and it's a run, a draw for Jalen Hurts, who gets the 1st down and a little bit more. A few more tackles. 1st and 10 now for the Eagles. Now they are in the red zone.
Potential pass run option there for
Sirianni mad. Sirianni on tilt on the sideline.
Yeah, it looked like they had the potential to throw a screen there, but with the numbers, he goes with the QB draw. You've got Saquon Barkley inserting as a lead blocker there for Jalen Hurts. Eagles are moving the ball. It's a really efficient drive so far. Let's see if they can finish it off for points. 1st
and 10 from the 18, 11 personnel. I wonder if Goddard's hurt because Uzomah continues to be on the field here. Shotgun for Hurts, hands it off to Saquon, who comes just bursting through the line of scrimmage, running very hard tonight. That's an 8-yard gain on 1st down in the red zone.
It feels like every gain so far has been 7-8 yards for Saquon Barkley. They are running the ball at will. This is another RPO here. We're going to get inside zone. Really good movement by Mekhi Becton there, one-on-one with a D tackle.
2nd and 2, shotgun again. 3 wide receivers to Hurts' right, and he hands it off again from shotgun to Saquon, who muscles his way, breaks one little tackle for the 1st down, gain of 2 or 3, Eagles will have first and goal from about the 8.
Same exact play call as the play before. Inside zone with a bubble screen opposite on the other side. Another RPO. Another successful run, though, for the Eagles as they move the chains.
You think they stick to the run here, Fran?
I think they're going to stick to it. My guess is unless you're going to see some kind of RPO throw, I guess it's going to be run game and RPO the rest of the way.
All right. And Jalen Hurts is checking this play at the line. It is shotgun. He's got 11 personnel, 2 wide receivers to his right, A.J. Brown tight to the formation to his left, C.J. Uzomah, the tight end. And it is a handoff to Saquon, who goes for about 2 or 3 yards, as Nick Sirianni likes to focus on in the red zone. No negative plays, so the Eagles get a little bit of movement there.
Gap scheme run there from the Eagles. Jalen Hurts checking into that look. It must have been some kind of pre-snap formation he liked from the Rams defense, but they go into a gap scheme. A lot of what they've been doing so far has been a lot of the zone runs so far with Barkley, but here they go with a gap scheme where you're bringing Landon Dickerson and Uzomah to the play side with a double team at the point of attack.
My Grant Calcaterra prediction down bad right now, although Calcaterra is in. 12 personnel. Goddard back on the field as well. 12 personnel. Dotson and A.J. Brown, the wide receivers, and it's a handoff. Oh, it is not a handoff. It's a little read option for Jalen Hurts, who keeps the ball and gets a yard or 2.
Yep, the QB counter read there. You got 2 pullers coming from the backside. Same run that we saw in the previous play with Saquon Barkley, but this time it's Jalen Hurts keeping the ball. Goes for a short gain. They've been able to hit that QB counter run for some big plays in recent weeks. That one only for a handful.
All right, so it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 4, let's call it the 4.5 for the Eagles. And this is that territory where you would not be surprised to see them run it again with the expectation that they could, if they get close enough, go for it on 4th down.
I think this is 4-down territory regardless. Now, it might not be push-tush territory, but I think this is going to be 4-down territory inside the 5.
And it's a snap, and Hurts, it's a little shovel pass, a red zone shovel pass for the Eagles, and it goes to Goddard, and it is snuffed out. The Rams ready for that. They go 12 personnel there, AJ across the formation, fake the handoff to Saquon, and then Jalen Hurts sort of pitches it there to Dallas Goedert.
It's a play we have not seen.
I'm surprised that didn't work.
Yeah, we have not seen that from the Eagles. This is a play the Chiefs used to run with Travis Kelce all the time. And this one, it nearly hits. I mean,
we haven't seen them do that. I can't believe that they had that scouted.
It looks like Lane Johnson may have missed a block there. I'm surprised that they're kicking a field goal here.
Yeah, 1st and goal, or 4th and goal from the 3. The Eagles going for points here. A very chip shot field goal for Jake Elliott. And he knocks it home. Eagles go up 3-0. A very solid drive for the Eagles. Fran, 12 plays, 80 yards in 7 minutes, 19 seconds. But we will be wondering whether they should have gone for it on 4th down there.
Yeah, I think when you see the run game be as effective as it was, and you saw what also A.J. Brown on some of those in-breaking routes, I think that was big as well. The Eagles got what they wanted on that opening drive offensively. So it could be that Nick Sirianni is saying, you know what, we're just going to go down and just get points just because the success that we had with how efficient we were. Let's just go out and get points on the board.
Man, poor Jamie. That Dallas Goedert first touchdown. That play should have worked.
Yeah.
That play deserved to work. They haven't run that play once, and they ran it perfectly.
Yeah, it was a well-designed play. It looked like there was one missed block, and that's typically when you get a shovel pass. You're relying on a bunch of one-on-one blocks at the point of attack with the misdirection element taking a few guys out. So there was certainly one missed block up at the second level. It looked like it might have been Lane Johnson, but we'll have to see it on the replay to confirm.
All right, and now we'll see how the defense responds after the Rams were moving the ball very easily on their opening drive, but then Isaiah Rodgers comes back with the big play to force a turnover. Also curious to see if Slay and Blankenship return to the field.
Yeah, obviously the all eyes on the Eagles secondary. Although you didn't even mention swooper implications there with the Eagles taking the early lead because that was Eagles scoring first. So I think that secures the win, I believe, for you. Oh no, actually no, not yet, because I have 2 opportunities. Basically, I need A.J. Brown to outperform both Puka and Cooper Kupp together.
Right.
And the Eagles win by double digits. The most I can get is 2, and so
okay. And I've already hit.
You've already hit 2. Zach has only has 1 to hit.
He has 1 to hit, and he already hit it. Okay, and so I also have sub 100 passer rating for Stafford, and Elliott does not miss a field goal.
All right. So the odds are for you for sure.
Okay, well that's good. Everybody's rooting for the good guy.
Yeah, certainly Grace is.
Both of them, I hope. All right. 5:13 left in the first quarter.
Ton of green in the stands.
Yeah,
Man, look at that.
I love to see that.
Intimate setting at SoFi Stadium.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people very excited that on Zach's most recent Instagram video, his report from LA, we got to see the famous generic black hat.
To me, he should wear it to
Zach
the show
Berman,
on Monday.
speaking of, says Reed Blankenship questionable to return with a shoulder injury. So I'm curious to see if he doesn't come back, if they stick with McCollum there, figure out what's going on there.
That's surprising. This is a guy that's been inactive.
Was inactive last week.
Yeah, I mean,
has been for a couple weeks.
Why would Maddox not be in that spot? I wonder if that's something that gets flipped when they come out here for the second drive.
And proper shout out to the producing for the tweet embed on the watch along there. But we got to say, not Julia, Tyler Zulli making it happen today. So shout out to Tyler,
who's missing the game, by the way, in the control room.
He doesn't even get to watch the game.
Doesn't get to watch the game tonight.
He's the poor sap who has to watch it through our eyes.
As the Eagles defense gets ready to come on the field.
Yes, another touchback for the Eagles, and so the Rams will get the ball. I do love these Sunday Night Football intros. Georgia,
the Sunday night
Utah,
the Sunday night broadcast in general is the best in the NFL.
The broadcast. Yes, I agree with that.
Yes.
I agree with that. Yes.
Visually, yeah, outstanding.
Yes. All right. 1st and 10 from the 30. Stafford under center again. Looks like they're in 12 personnel. Cup in motion. Actually, that's 11 personnel with Nakua also tight. And it's a stretch to Kyron Williams to the left side. Stopped for about 2 or 3.
Jordan Davis a little slow to get up there, but he did a nice job, forcing that to be strung out a little bit. Stafford was struggling to get out
shot
there.
of Vic. Love that.
Man, right up the nostrils again.
I think I'm going to ask him about that on the press conference this week, how he feels about the close-up cam in the booth.
I'm sure he will love that.
Yeah. All right, 2nd and 7. Would love to see who is in the defensive backfield. Blankenship back on the field, it looks like. And
Yes.
Slay as well. So the Eagles, wow. I mean, it would be great if that was Isaiah Rodgers' only snap of the game. As it's a play action under center, Stafford firing over the middle of the field and completes it to Nakua in very tight coverage from Quinyon Mitchell, but a nice throw from Stafford.
Yeah, tackled right at the catch point there from Quinyon Mitchell. Off play action. They love running those deep inbreakers off of that look. Under center, you're going to get the tight formation. So now you've got the threat of the two-way go. It just makes it very difficult for the corner. That's why the Rams love those tight formations, because you've got all that space to the sideline. It's not just the in-breaking routes that Quinyon has to worry about. He also has to defend the sideline as well.
And you saw in that replay how the other stuff drew the linebackers away from the middle of the field. Very nice design from the Rams. As 1st and 10 from the 47 goes for a very short completion to Cooper Kupp on an under center play action.
Nope, they're playing the hits right now, or the Rams offensively. It's a lot of under center, a lot of play action. We've seen the motion, we've seen the inbreakers. So we'll see if they're going to stick with this throughout. The run game has looked exactly how it's looked for them over the course of this season. We saw the duo runs downhill, but the play action, it looks like it's going to be a big part of what they're trying to do.
2nd and 6 from about midfield for the Rams, continuing to live under center so far in this game. And motion again. Hands off to Kyron Williams, who gets a nice seam and is brought down by Reed Blankenship after picking up a first down, a gain of about 10, it looks like.
There was a wham play where you saw the receiver in motion came back and actually blocked Jalen Carter on that snap. Let's take a look at the replay here. That's the tight end. The tight end blocks Jalen Carter. You're going to get linemen up to the second level. You get a nice crease there for Kyron Williams getting up to space.
And Steve Avila getting a nice block on Milton Williams as well, opening up that lane there.
That's
all right.
A pretty run when it hits.
1st and 10 from the 39, under center again, 11 personnel. Here comes the motion from Kupp this time to Stafford's right, now to his left. And it's a play action. He's looking deep. And nice pressure from the Eagles forces the incompletion directed at Cooper Kupp. I believe Milton Williams with the pressure. Yeah,
it looked like Milton, as BG gives him the high five, it looked like Milton Williams was able to get home there. And I think when you look at this interior defensive line, this is a big matchup in this game. You've got a rookie center there in Bo Limmer. So are the Eagles going to be able to succeed with some stunts? This is something that opponents have been doing to the Rams really for the majority of this season, but particularly over the last couple of weeks as Limmer has started to play more. They've been shuffling bodies inside and out. Stunts have been a really good weapon against this Rams offense.
And Jalen Carter making a nice bilge into the backfield on a double team there. 2nd and 10. I could not think of a word, and that's what came out of my mouth. Not the right word. 2nd and 10. Stafford hits that DeMarcus Robinson?
Yes.
DeMarcus Robinson over the middle of the field. First down, Rams continuing to move the ball pretty handily. This is the worst is harsh, but like the least great that we have seen this Eagles defense look since the bye, I would say.
Yeah, certainly in the last few weeks. So you get a receiver matched up on Nakobe Dean there in the middle of the field. That's a matchup that they will take every single time, the Rams.
Where did Bilge come from?
I was willing to leave it in the past if you were.
1st and 10 from the 25. Cup in motion this time. Under center again. Play action. He's got Nakua coming across the formation. Nice design. A first down. Wide open Nakua coming across there. And it's going to be 1st and goal for the Rams at about the 7 or 8 yard line.
When their run game gets cooking and you can get these play action fake, that's the thing. When the receivers being so active in the run as a run blocker in the run game, you've got to respect so much of what they're able to do. And they're just sneaking Nakua underneath on that slide route, and that's easy pickings. And Stafford's going to take that throw every single time.
Yeah, and you can see the misdirect. Cup gets Cooper DeJean a little bit out of position there. And now under center again for the Rams. 1st and goal from the 7. 11 personnel. Kyron Williams in the backfield. Here comes Cup, faking across the formation, back to where he started. And Brandon Graham with the pressure forces a throwaway from Matthew Stafford. Could that potentially be intentional grounding? I don't think they will call it.
No. But this was something that he wanted to go to the left flat here. And as soon as that was taken away, nice job by Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean on that side, deterring this throw. You can see on the replay, Stafford looks over to that side. He wants Cooper Kupp in the flat. That C.J. Gardner-Johnson did a great job playing over that. As soon as he felt pressure, that thing was going into the 3rd row.
All right, now 2nd and goal upcoming from the 7. Stafford in shotgun now. Kyron Williams to his right. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right.
I look for the quick out route here.
Receiver comes in motion across the formation. Here comes Stafford shotgun. Looking, he's got some time. Fires it over the middle, incomplete, but there is a flag on it. It looks to be on the Eagles' secondary, potentially Darius Slay.
There was a little shake route from Cooper Kupp at the top of the screen, and Quinyon Mitchell did a nice job against it to turn the throw to the sideline. So then Matthew Stafford got his eyes back to the interior. Let's take a look at the replay here. We called PI.
Gone PI on Darius Slay, and that's a little ticky-tack to me.
Yeah. Slow-mo did not do that penalty call justice.
Yeah, that is a tough call. Oof.
Yeah, don't love that one.
Don't love that at all. 1st and goal from the 1 because it was pass interference in the end zone for the Eagles. Shotgun from Stafford. Bunch of bodies in the box. Hands it off to Kyron Williams.
He's going to punch
touchdown Rams. Looks like they will take the lead 6-3, 7-3 pending the extra point. Another very nice drive from the Rams offense, and all of that time. Tyler's got it up. I'm happy for Tyler. All of that time that Sean McVay spent imagining what it was going to be like to go up against Vic Fangio just one more time. So far, it's looking good for McVay.
Thomas Booker in there on the goal line.
Yeah.
One adjustment I think we're going to start to see. We started to see it late in the drive there, as you saw Zach Bond down on the line of scrimmage as that extra man, and that's something that Vic Fangio has tried to counter with. As teams have had success with perimeter runs in the second half of this season, he'll take Zach Bond, put him on the line of scrimmage as an extra man down there on the line, and just play with one stacked linebacker, Nakobe Dean. Something to watch here as they come back on the field in the next drive.
It was a little too easy, huh?
Yeah.
This offense is good, man.
Yeah.
8.4 yards per play.
Yeah.
For the Rams through 2 drives so far.
That's
not good.
Without explosives, too, for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, what was the most explosive play? Would it be the Kyron
run?
Yeah.
Vinny's observation
27.
there was that they're already trying to get away from Quinyon. That they're trying to go at Slay's side of the ball, and they're trying to deceive the motions and create some chaos there.
Vinny could have said 30 other things, and that's the one thing
exactly.
you took away.
Vinny could have said, Noah won yesterday. You hear what you want to hear.
That was kind of a weak call on Slay.
I think so, too. I didn't like that call.
Yeah.
I didn't like that call.
What was that, second down?
Second down. That's kind of a garbanzo beans call.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. That was kind of crap. So I need a good response here. That's all. That was a little too easy.
See if the offense can hold up their end of the bargain.
The Eagles offense moved the ball at will in the last possession, so we'll see if they can answer.
My Goddard.
Oh, we said
I know.
it.
If Lane doesn't miss the block, he gets in.
I know. it was such a perfect call, too. I love that call.
When's the last time Nick called that? Has he ever?
It's been a while since the Eagles have run a shovel. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Plus 1,800 was right there. All right, I'll be back.
All right. Thank you, Jamie.
It was first points or first touchdown? First touchdown. All right.
Brutal.
It's a tough one.
That is a tough one. A little repost to Sunset Shaz for gassing us up on the old blue sky.
Ooh, we'll ski.
Tell your friends. This is what it's all about.
Come and join the party.
Yeah, come join the party. All right.
Look at that. What are your expectations here, second drive?
I think we saw those AJ Brown coming across the field things. I think maybe that's. I don't know if it's too early to go on whatever the double move off that would be, but I feel like at some point we're going to see that.
Yeah,
shot downfield, right?
So
AJ got to get a 6-yard completion to Grant Calcaterra at some point.
Obviously,
yeah.
I feel like they've been with AJ underneath. Who do you think is the vertical player?
Got to be Dotson.
You think it's Dotson?
Has
Probably
to be,
in this version of this
Plus,
offense.
we have Jalen has thrown him the ball twice downfield,
right?
So
we've seen.
I don't think he's thrown a downfield ball to anybody else on the roster.
He's not throwing it to Onias.
Yeah, Onias is kind of like an Adrian Killens type player. He can only be used side to side. He cannot be used downfield.
He'll always have that one play. Went for like minus 6 yards.
11
yards,
Bears, I believe. I think it was the
Bears
Niners.
game? Niners?
Niners.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The night game. Yep.
Yeah, one carry for negative 11 yards. One of my favorite stat lines of all time. All right, I'm going to do the clap here on the kickoff to time it up.
Yes.
And there we go.
All right. I feel like that should be every kick.
Every kick?
Every kick. Not just kick off. Every kick.
Including PATs?
Yeah, every kick.
That feels like tough. Alabama, Oklahoma, Penn State, Mississippi, Penn State, South Dakota State, SMU, Stoutland U.
Stoutland U, yes.
Alabama, Nebraska,
Louisville,
Oklahoma.
There you go.
All right, first and 10 from the 30 for the Eagles offense. Aniyah Smith, there he is out there in 11 personnel. Dallas Goedert as the tight end. Aniyah Smith, Johnny Wilson, A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts in shotgun with Saquon Barkley to his left. Tight formation here as Aniyah Smith comes across the formation in motion. Hurts drops back. Nice blitz pickup from Saquon, but pressure. And Hurts finds a way to get it to Saquon, who does a lot of running around. And you know what? For a play that did not turn out very well, a 4-yard gain is pretty good.
No, that's Saquon making something out of nothing there. Nice job by Jalen Hurts getting that ball out. Look, this Rams defense is going to create pressure, and so what you're trying to do if you're Jalen Hurts, you can't have the disaster play, and so there avoided disaster, was able to get the ball out to Saquon Barkley.
And a good initial pickup on that blitz from Saquon.
Yes.
Second and 6 from the 34 for the Eagles. Hurts in empty in shotgun, but now Saquon Barkley coming across in motion, and it's a draw. You know when the Eagles go empty, everybody's thinking Jalen Hurts draw, and that is what they do, a gain of 2. That'll set up 3rd and 2, but that will end the first quarter. The Eagles down 7-3 early on in Los Angeles.
Jalen took a big shot there. That's a clean hit. You don't want him taking too many of those.
Yeah, I don't know if we need that early in the game.
No. He cut back against the grain. It looked like it was a QB counter, so they're bringing 2. They had 2 guys coming from the backside, 2 pullers. So he's trying to play off the inside shoulder of the lead blocker and just went right into the linebacker Roseboom.
Huh.
A little slow to get up. Don't love that.
You don't love that. I don't love that play call there, but I don't want to get like it's unfair
It's
to disagree with every single play call.
Yeah.
But, yeah. How do you feel about? I mean, just to think about the whole idea behind trading for Jahan Dotson was for games like this, and like they're in 11 personnel to open this drive, and he's not even on the field with no Devontae Smith. They're going Johnny Wilson and Aniyah Smith. Tough.
Yeah. When I look at this offense, you almost can I feel like especially young guys, newcomers, they get pigeonholed in this is what your role is. And we know that Nick Sirianni's big on that. Hey, this is what your role is in the offense. Like Johnny Wilson,
because he didn't have a role, as Deniz loves to talk about. He said, and Jahan, we're happy you're here. That's your role.
I missed that. So Dan is saying that on the show. It's the first I heard it. It's just outstanding. But in all seriousness, it's like, all right, like Anias, like you are going to be a motion guy. You're going to be a movable piece for us offensively. Johnny Wilson, you're going to be a really good blocker for us. So all right, if that's what these guys all are, you know, there's only so many guys that are going to catch passes right now from this offense.
Now, one interesting bit of statistical information from this game to the Zach Berman third down makeup test. Rams, 9 first downs in this game, yet to face a single third down.
Yeah. I mean,
they haven't had a third down yet.
Right. It has not been a good start for the Eagles defense, certainly.
8.4 yards per play. You know what? I think, to me, this Eagles defense, you know, there's the question. There are like elite defenses, and then there are very good defenses.
Yep.
That are often as much a reflection of their opposition as they are themselves, and they can take advantage of mediocre offenses. But what we're seeing tonight, I mean, maybe styles make fights. Maybe it's just a specific matchup. This is the thing that Sean McVay has been waiting so long for, but. So far, this has not been a good performance from the defense.
I'll say it again. Like, this is a good offense. Yeah. It's a tough offense to defend schematically. They've got really good players. For the most part, that group has not been healthy for the majority of the season. And they played their best game a week ago, you know, in that win. So not surprising to see the Rams come out this strong early. Now it's about how the Eagles will counter defensively.
All right. Start of the second quarter here. 3rd and 3 from their own 37. 11 personnel. Hurts in shotgun. Saquon to his left. Hands it off to Saquon Barkley, who makes a man miss in the backfield. A beautiful cut there, and it's a first down. A nice run for about 7 yards for Saquon.
Saquon thought he wanted more, too. He thought... I
think if he breaks that tackle, that's a huge game.
Yeah, he goes down on an arm tackle here, and he's not happy with himself. But a great cut in the backfield, inside zone here from the Eagles. Now, I love what they did on the backside there, where you saw Johnny Wilson kind of wrap inside as a lead blocker. But either way, Saquon cuts back against the grain there. Just an outstanding cut. A couple gaps over. That's tough if you're a second-level defender.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 44 for the Eagles. Hurts in pistol. Kenny Gainwell behind him. 12 personnel. Maybe 13 personnel, actually. And Hurts drops back, flush to his right, and throws it away. That is that's a 2023 type of Eagles play right there.
Yeah, that's some kind of downfield shot play. My guess is they're running some kind of a post wheel just based off of the receivers and how they're being utilized. We'll see if they show us a replay, but certainly wanted something down the field there. It wasn't there, and he ends up rolling to his right. All the receivers were to the left, so he's got nowhere to go with the football.
All right. 2nd and 10 from the 44 for the Eagles as the broadcast shows up there. Rushing statistics, 12 personnel. Hurts starts under center here with Saquon Barkley behind him. Dallas Goedert and Grant Calcaterra to his left and right. A.J. Brown and is that Dotson or Anias Smith? That's Anias Smith. That's Dotson.
It's Dotson.
And it's a handoff to Saquon Barkley for, let's call it 4 yards.
Saquon, just about 5 yards of carry so far, has been really, really effective for this Eagles offense. And they're going to look to keep this rolling here. 3rd and medium.
3rd and 6 from the 48. You got to think potentially four down territory.
I wouldn't rule out a run play here. They could go either way.
All right. So 3rd and 6 upcoming here for the Eagles. Shotgun for Jalen Hurts. Saquon to his right. 3 receivers tight to his right and 1 receiver to his left. A.J. Brown now comes across the formation, so it's a 2-by-2. Hurts drops back, looks around, and he is sacked. Yep. Braden Fisk, the 2nd-round pick from the Rams, brings down Jalen Hurts. Looked like, I guess we'll see on the replay if there was somebody there, but some indecision from Jalen Hurts at the top of the drop.
Yeah, that's Fisk's 5th sack in 3 weeks, and they love
that 5 times fast.
They love these kind of looks where you're going to bring the linebacker down, and it's going to force one-on-ones. And Fisk has been able to play defensive end and defensive tackle for this team. Really athletic. He's good at the top of the rush. Plays with great effort.
Does the Javon Hargrave kick down the door?
I've seen that a few times. I've seen that a few times this weekend, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Big flex. Braden Mann on the punt.
Getting
banged a little bit there. Oh, monster punt down to the 10. Returned by the Rams. to the 21. Oren Burks making the tackle, and the Rams will be set up on their 21-yard line. What'd you make of that drive for the offense?
Obviously, look, they're looking to create some more explosives with the pass game. You know, they had the first down shot play where they ends up being thrown away from Jalen Hurts. They're hoping that the run game can get them into these advantageous looks. But when you have play action, shot play that goes for nothing, then you come back with a second and long run that sets up third and medium that puts you in a little bit of a tough spot. And so the very little margin for error there, and you take a sack on third down.
Not a good drive. Welcome to the show, Jamie Lynch.
Yeah, I got one suggestion here. Can we stop getting Jalen Hurts murdered in this game?
Yeah, he's taking a lot of hits.
That's a lot of hits for a first quarter.
It's a fair point.
This passing game attack, where is it? What are they doing? I'm all for a ground and pound game. But when you're sending Jalen Hurts up the middle, he's been smacked pretty hard like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Might want to change that one up, guys. There's 3 quarters of football left. Kind of need the quarterback. It's an important position.
Are you worried about? By the way, I've been meaning to ask you. I was going to save it for the postgame show.
Ooh.
We got.
We should have known that he was going to lose this game.
Yeah, I came out.
Sirianni got a haircut this week.
I mean, sometimes the most obvious things right under your nose you miss.
Yeah. What's he doing? They haven't lost since the last haircut. You can't be cutting that hair.
That's a bad move. I didn't even think about that.
Brutal. Talk about coaching. Shows up and he's looking unhinged early in this game again. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the unhingedness is correlated to the distance from the most recent haircut. Because that was the Browns game.
Yeah.
It shocks me because
maybe like his hair is his patience. Like it has to grow in.
Football coaches are like, for the most part, like very huge, like creatures of habit. And so if you have something good going, you usually don't mess with it. So it's surprising.
Yeah, but if you're a creature of habit, then you're thinking you get a haircut every so-and-so weeks. But I mean, debatable.
Yeah.
Yeah, this offense is fine.
Can't go full Bickle again. But
Saquon's a beast, but like I don't know, the passing attack seems not there.
Yeah, let's see how they do.
Yeah, a lot can
but
change.
yeah, I mean, no Devontae Smith. Right? I mean, Jalen Hurts doesn't have a lot of time right now. Did you think that was a coverage sack or a protection sack?
They didn't. All the replays they showed were all tight on the so we didn't really see how those routes were developing. But I mean, they didn't. It's not like they kept a ton of extra bodies in for protection. There should have been receivers out in the route. It was only 3rd and 6, so I can't imagine there was anything too deep down the field. There should have been options available.
That is unseemly. All right,
party foul.
1st and 10 from the 21 for the Rams. Pistol for Matthew Stafford. Nakua comes across the formation. And he goes back the other way to Stafford's right. And he throws it to him. And Slay misses the tackle, actually. Nakua breaks that, and DeJean is there to clean it up after a gain of 5 or 6.
Zach Bond down on the line of scrimmage there on that play. I do think you're going to see a little bit more of that here in the next couple of drives, just as the Eagles try and get settled in against this rushing attack. They're trying to do those stretch run plays, and that's something that's been a good check for them.
So 2nd and 4 coming up.
Vinny and I have stress ordered candy, by the way.
Ordered candy?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Like chocolate? We
want some Sour Patch watermelon, some gummy bears, I think some Skittles.
Stafford under center. Play action. Throws it deep. Not super deep. Oh, nice coverage from Slay coming all the way across the field in man coverage on Puka Nakua. Goes off Nakua's right hand for an incompletion.
Another under center play action. This one was a downhill version of a play action throw. They go with a deep over route. That's something they love doing with both of these receivers, with Nakua and with Kupp. Really good coverage there by Slay.
We get the first 3rd down of the game for the Rams offense.
That's great coverage.
Yeah. And he almost makes
still
the
he
catch.
almost completes it. Yeah, it's a nice throw.
He's a good player.
All right, 3rd and 4. Shotgun. Tight end comes across. Stafford rolls to his left. Fires it for Cooper Kupp and Cooper DeJean. Cooper on Cooper crime forces the incompletion. A nice stand, a 3 and out from the Eagles defense. Good answer.
Yeah, Eagles in dime defense there on that play. You had Zach Bond on the line of scrimmage, so you had 5 guys down in the front. Avonte Maddox in the game, he's matched up on the tight end. DeJean matched up on Cooper Kupp. DeJean did a really good job in press coverage. Excellent job there on the short route.
That is fantastic coverage. All right, so the Rams will punt.
Nice boot by Man last one, huh?
It was, yeah.
Under contact, too.
Yeah.
We didn't see a replay of that either.
He really boomed that
Now,
one.
let's see if it's Covey or DeJean, and it is Britton Covey in his return to the lineup. Fair catch at the 35. The Eagles offense gets back on the field. A huge little just momentum stand by the Eagles defense there.
By the way, I can't believe people were actually saying keep DeJean as punt returner.
Yeah, I mean, I don't certainly not full time. What else is the point of Britton Covey, right?
Why else would Britton Covey be activated?
But I think there might be opportunities. Like if you know it's a return, it's like the other side is backed up. Maybe you go for DeJean. I think it's a little bit more explosiveness, but also a little bit looser with the ball. All right, so it'll be 1st and 10 from the 36 for the Eagles offense. Saquon Barkley, Eagles in pistol. 3 in 12 personnel, both receivers to his right. And it's a handoff to Saquon to the right. Lane with a block. And I saw a nasty stiff arm from Saquon Barkley on a gain of 4 to the outside.
He is so fun to watch.
The big thing is you always want to keep that inside arm available for a move just like that. So a run to the right, you want to keep that left arm open. He's got that available. Use that arm as a weapon. Finish off the job. Roseboom's the one who delivered that big hit on Hurts earlier, that last play of the first quarter.
8 carries for 41 yards so far for Saquon Barkley. 2nd and 6 now. Hurts under center. Anaya Smith comes across, and it's an under center handoff to Saquon, who goes for 2 yards, setting up another 3rd and medium for this Eagles offense. Ooh, and Saquon might have got hit in the little Saquons.
Ooh.
Or he's holding his wrist.
I'd prefer it just be the little Saquons.
Uh-oh. Nick Sirianni looks befuddled.
Yeah, he cleaned up the hair. You're right. That looks like it.
Do we think it's the nuts?
Yeah, that's a nut shot.
Right in the little Dupree's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
He's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, look him waddling off.
He's got big old ones too, you know. So.
Saquon.
Yeah. A lot of
tough to get him though, because like the size of those quads, there's less room. You know.
Big surface area though.
Yeah.
My cousins who are all Penn State alum, if you hit any of them and ask them for the Saquon ESPN the magazine body pictures, they all have them on their phone.
Nice.
Bunch of perverts.
I got the Riley Skinner picture somewhere.
Somewhere. As if you don't know exactly where you have it.
I don't know where. I know it's gettable. All right, 3rd and 3. Shotgun.
I feel like mesh here.
Fran's calling mesh as Dallas Goedert fakes across, goes back the other way. Kenny Gainwell in the backfield. Hurts drops back, looking, rolling left. He's going to run. Nice. He's going to get it.
Get down.
And he's going to get out of bounds.
Jared Verse giving
very nice, patient decision from Jalen Hurts there.
Verse is giving Lane a little bit of the business tonight.
Verse has been playing well, man. Let's see the replay. I mean, when you look at his physicality, his ability to go right down the middle.
He got Lane back there.
Yeah, he's pushing him back. Good job by Gainwell getting out in front too.
Yes.
1st and 10 from the 46 of Los Angeles. Shotgun handoff to Kenny Gainwell up the middle. That'll go for 2-3 yards.
They are drunk on the run tonight, huh?
I mean
what do you want to throw to Anaya Smith 12 times?
AJ Brown, I could go for a couple more.
That would be nice.
Dallas Goedert. What do you make of him being off the field like half the time?
It is a little bit odd.
Yeah, I don't know if he got dinged up early.
2nd and 7. Pistol rather. Hurts comes to the line, changing the play. Back to pistol though. And it's another handoff to Kenny Gainwell, and it's another gain of 3.
Inside zone there, the split flow action where you got the tight end coming across to block the backside defensive end. You're hoping for vertical movement there. The Eagles got a little bit, but a little bit of leakage there stops that for a medium gain.
Ace Hardware Home Services can help you with the leaky pipe, you know.
I was gonna leave, but now they're, they got a little something going, so I feel like I don't want to jinx it.
3rd and 4, shotgun, Kenny Gainwell to Hurts right. 12 personnel. The snap, top of the drop. The ball is out on time, and he hits A.J. Brown, who breaks a tackle, another tackle, And he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Get the ball to A.J. Brown. Let's make that the offense.
It's a good plan.
Yeah, it looked like they were running 4 verticals here. Let's take a look at the replay. It looked like Calcaterra's working the seam. Yep, Calcaterra's working the seam, and that's basically an option route for A.J. Brown, where depending on the leverage of the corner, he can either work that vertical or do the stop route. That corner there, he's going for the punch out. He's got to try and make the tackle. You can't be doing that if you're first man in.
I think that was Kitchens, actually, who came in and did that. And you just know when the ball is out at the top of the drop like that, the odds of success for this offense are so much better.
Agreed.
First and 10 from the 13. Hurts in shotgun, fakes the handoff, and it's a quick pass out to Jahan Dotson, who gets 3-4 yards. But there's a flag on the play, and Hurts is not happy to see it. Could be against the offense.
Goddard wasn't happy. Goddard looked confused on the play too. So we'll see what it might have been an illegal formation. Just judging by Goddard's reaction, unless he knows he got flagged for a hold.
Now, did they get downfield on this play? Was this an RPO and the offensive line got too far downfield?
It was an RPO, but the timing of it was fine.
Sean Dickerson.
Yeah, it felt like it didn't take too long for that ball to get out. That ball got out quick.
Illegal man downfield.
It is downfield. And it's Lane Dickerson. That's got to be, that's bad fundamentals.
That's bad on Dickerson because that ball wasn't out. It didn't seem like it was out late.
It was pretty quick, yeah.
We got the replay here. Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like the ball's out so quick.
Yeah. I don't know about that call personally. But
all right, 1st and 15 from the 18 for the Eagles. Lennon's yelling about something.
Yeah, they're probably showing a pressure look here. That's height. That's Hoyt there.
A throw from Jalen downfield. Oh, he misses a wide open Dallas Goedert. Oh, an easy touchdown. And there's a flag on this one too.
False start.
Late hit.
I thought I saw someone jump. I hope I'm
not
wrong.
happy.
Looks like Mailata.
Sirianni dropping an MFers there.
Yep.
What did he say? What did he say before that? Stupid MFers? Or
Mother fathers?
He said something mother fathers. Yeah.
Those are the ones you hate to miss.
You got to hit. It's a wide open.
Yeah.
Counterpoint.
Offensive offsides.
Yeah, I thought I saw some movement there. Counterpoint, I'm glad they didn't hit it, and then it was called back.
No, it's not even a false start. That's just a guy lining up offsides, and it looks like it was Dotson.
Wow, great. He's really contributing.
Good job there. All right, now
Thank you, Jahan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Not where he needs to be.
Didn't he see the red line on the field?
Oh, so LA has declined it. Oh, no, they have not. 1st and 20.
What are you calling here?
No, they are.
20?
Yeah, they are. They are declining it. They're going 2nd and 15 instead of 1st and 20.
What would Bo Wulf do in that situation?
I think that's probably the right decision. So 2nd and 15 from the 19. Eagles in 11. Hurts in shotgun. Dotson comes behind Hurts across that orbit motion. Fakes it, and it's a screen to Saquon who slips. Although I don't think that play was going to go for a huge gain anyway. But he slips in the backfield, a gain of nothing, if not a loss of 1.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit for a loss. So they've run this a few times over the last few weeks where they're going to run the orbit with Jahan Dotson and then have some kind of action on the backside of it. Here it's going to be a running back delayed screen. It's there to get you a handful. But as you mentioned, I don't think it's going to go for a huge gain unless Saquon's able to make that second guy miss that's coming in from depth. 3rd
and 16 here. Now you gotta it would be nice to see them be aggressive here. 3rd and 16 from the 19, but their MO would not be to do that. Keep you to get like 6 yards. Shotgun. Oh man. Jordan Mailata gets pancaked.
Rarely see that.
And Hurts scrambles to his left and takes another shot right to the thigh there, and a flag there. So it looks like that one might be on the offense as well.
My guess.
Sloppy offensive red zone possession for the Eagles.
Yeah, there'll be 3 penalties in the red zone only. It's probably going to be a holding on Mailata. No.
Illegal motion
Sheesh.
On the offense. I mean, you want to talk about a guy getting angry about lack of fundamentals. Nick Sirianni is going to have a lot to talk about in the meeting rooms this week on this possession alone. Is he not? Oh, he doesn't come to a stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Burst
man.
just absolutely plows over Jordan Mailata.
You usually don't see that with Jordan.
That's wild.
Man, right under his chin.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's the way Verse has played all season long. He's a guy that's just going to go right through your face mask, and it literally did that to Mailata on that play.
A 31-yarder here for Jake Elliott. Can he stay consistent? And that is right through the middle of the uprights. 7-6.
All right, I'll be
Eagles
back.
pull within one.
I think they're going to need touchdowns to win this game.
Yeah.
That's what I'll leave you with. That brilliance.
We'll see. A lot of field goals might get it done. Who knows? All right. Jalen Hurts so far, Fran.
Okay.
7 of 9 for 73 yards with 5 carries for 31 yards. A.J. Brown, 3 for 63 on 3 targets. Probably worth getting him the ball a little bit more.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if the Rams are doing anything to try and take him away after that opening drive.
Away.
The big thing will be, can somebody else outside of AJ step up in this pass game? You had a miss there to Goddard in the red zone. Obviously, if that had been caught, that was coming back due to penalty anyway. But they're gonna need to get somebody else other than AJ involved in the pass game.
What do you make of the red zone plan? I mean, aside from the sloppiness.
Well, and that's the part that's tough to separate
I
from.
mean, I guess plan-wise, they schemed it up.
They
Touchdowns
had 2 plays
Goddard,
there that should have gone. Yes, exactly. So between that and honestly, this brings me back to like last week where the pass game was disjointed, it was inconsistent, and you go back and you watch the film, and it's like, all right, one little thing here, one little thing there, guys running into each other, just overall sloppy play. And honestly, that's kind of continued into the first half of this game.
All right. Let's take a little temperature down as we wait for the game to return. Little water break. Everybody get up. Go to the bathroom if you need to.
Make sure you like the video
where you are without getting up.
You can do that. You can do that too.
Yeah, but please, for what we're giving you here, the least you can do is like the video. If not, open up a window and scream, tell people to turn it on.
Shay asked if those are my film glasses. These are the glasses I wear 95% of the time, including when I'm watching film, for distance, especially.
Okay. What about the other 5% of the time?
No glasses. That's basically why I'm here on the show.
Oh.
Don't have them on.
Okay. What about sunglasses?
Outside of like my Shady Rays? Well, I don't typically. I've never really been a huge sunglasses guy.
Okay.
I know you've got like multiple pairs. I know Zach's got like car.
It honestly doesn't even register for me that you're wearing glasses because you just look normal to me.
Yeah, that's how I always. Yes, it's different for everybody else.
All right. I didn't do the time kick on the field goal, but I will do it again on this.
All right.
This kickoff here. If you are just joining us, I'm gonna do a little timer here so that you can be watching along with us. As Braden Mann, in theory. Oh, and there's the kick. Not a good clap, though. It caught me by surprise.
Yeah, you've had better claps.
I've had better claps. Avoid the clap, Jimmy Dugan. And it's a touchback, by the way.
Yes.
1st and 10 from the 30 for the Rams, up 7-6.
It's a large tie from Collinsworth, I feel like, right? Like a thick tie?
that's a big tie, Fran. I'll tell you one thing. When you're talking about ties, that is a tie.
It's pretty good.
Pistol from Stafford. 11 personnel. And it's a handoff to Kyron Williams to the left. And Nakobe Dean comes screaming into the backfield. Tackle for loss of -1. Nice play from Nakobe Dean.
Great run through there from Dean getting into the backfield. Nice job on the edge there from Quinyon Mitchell being present as a force player, making the running back Kyron Williams slow his feet just enough, give Nakobe time to get home.
Now, is it Nakobe Dean or is it Dean Nakobe?
I believe it is Nakobe Dean.
All right. Now, bad job, I feel, by the broadcaster calling this 2nd and 10. That is 2nd and 11 all day long. That was a negative play for sure. Shotgun for Stafford. Kyron Williams to his left. 11 personnel. No motion yet, and here comes Cooper Kupp, faking it. And it's a delayed handoff to Kyron Williams. And another nice play from the Eagles defense. This time, Moro Ajuma with the play at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the twos on defense out there for the defensive line. Not only was Mora Jumma out there, but Jalix Hunt getting some reps behind Josh Sweat there at the right defensive end spot.
And all of a sudden, the Sean McVay revenge tour on Vic Fangio has been a little bit calmed down. Uncle Vic beating down the boy.
Let's see if the pressure can get home here.
3rd and 9. Pressure look. Well, not really.
Get a wide front.
Wide front. Shotgun.
Oh.
Brandon Graham just annihilates Matthew Stafford, and that is old on old crime to a tremendous degree. You thought that Jared Verse run through on Jordan Mailata was violent. Brandon Graham with as nasty of a sack hit as you will see.
Warren McClendon, Georgia Bulldog, clean win
God.
for BG. I mean, just a clean win at the top of the rush.
He is so good. He's been so good this year, Brandon Graham. That is unbelievable.
Our friend Sheil Kapadia has said numerous times over the last few weeks, so this is not how you do a retirement tour, BG. They're going to be, you're too good. They're going to try and bring you back again. Oof.
I mean, there should be an award that he can win. Like, there should be an old person player award. There's a rookie of the year. There should be a last season of the year.
Like that?
Of the year.
Yeah.
Of the year.
Something like that.
Yeah. I mean, that was unbelievable.
Called the Bilge of the year.
The Bilge of the year. Man, what a rush. What a huge rush on 3rd and long.
Yeah. Look, they need to come up with some of now, what you'd love.
Back-to-back 3rd and outs for this defense.
It's 2 3 and outs in a row where the defensive line has shown up. They need some kind of a spark, though, right now. On either side, they can come either way. Defensively, get a turnover. That might have been the spark, but they need some kind of a spark here. We'll see if the offense can come through.
We didn't talk about the punt, by the way, but the Eagles will get the ball on the 38-yard line.
Nor did you clap on the punt.
No, I didn't. Braden Covey had a return of 8 yards.
Yeah. Took a shot. It took actually like 3 or 4 points of contact there on that return from Covey, where the first guy gets home, second guy came in with the helmet, and then as he went down, a couple more players ran into him on the ground, and so nice welcome back to the lineup there for Britton Covey.
Welcome back, Covey, Cover, like welcome back, Cotter, welcome back. There's something there.
Yeah,
welcome back.
Well, debatable.
Cotty. Cover. Welcome back, Cavier. What do we think?
Not.
Welcome back, Cover.
Sure.
That's about as good as we're going to get. Yeah. That'll do it for What are we doing for the halftime, by the way? We're just going to sort of go silent, take a break.
Yeah. Maybe, obviously, you want to check out the halftime show.
No, we're not doing a halftime show.
Oh, we're not doing a halftime show. Oh, so we're just. Oh, all right.
Yeah, this is we're here.
That's different than last week. Okay.
Yeah.
For the best.
For the best. Yeah. What do we need a halftime show for? We're here.
We're here.
Brandon Graham just moved into 3rd place all time on the Eagles all-time sacks list with 76.5, behind only Trent Cole with 85.5 and Reggie White with 124.
John Ganode?
That's just the Eagles Twitter.
Got it.
So Brandon Graham only needs 10 more sacks to move into 2nd place. He will probably have that by week 16. It's been unbelievable. He could get there.
He could.
He might have to come back next year to get there now.
I know.
Promo for Wicked. You saw Wicked.
I did. We saw it. We saw it on Friday. Went as a family. It was great. Everybody enjoyed it.
Love it.
Seen it on Broadway 2 or 3 times. I actually proposed to Meg after Wicked.
Really?
In Philly, yeah.
How romantic.
Yeah.
In Philly.
In Philly.
Okay. In front of everybody?
Oh yeah. Out on Broad Street.
We'll get more to that on the next commercial break. Yeah. All right. 1st and 10 from the Eagles. Pistol for Jalen Hurts. Hands off to Saquon Barkley. Makes a nice cut through the middle of the defense. A 1st down run on 1st down. No makeup test on this series. Yeah. Nice run from Saquon.
So, split zone carry. Tight end coming across the formation. So you're going to get, that's not even the tight end. That's Johnny Wilson. So that's a little wrinkle there we haven't seen from the Eagles, where they bring the receiver across for that block.
They called that short of the 1st down. That seems garbanzo beans. 2nd and inches.
Oh, this should be shot play all day then.
It should be. Probably going to be a quarterback sneak, even though it's shotgun. 3 receivers to his right, and it's a quick pass to Jahan Dotson.
Nice catch.
Nice catch, and it's a gain of 3. Fantastic. Love that. Can we throw the ball downfield on 2nd and inches, please?
Yeah.
I feel like Jahan Dotson's helmet looks weirdly bigger than usual today. He's got that like Marquise, the
Hollywood Brown.
No, not the Hollywood Brown, the John Brown.
Yes. Yeah. Pittsburgh State.
1st and 10 from the 49 of the Rams. Shotgun for Jalen Hurts. Hands it off to Saquon. Again through the middle. And a nice run for, call it 7 or 8. Wow, this is wild. I cannot wait to get to this. We have unbelievable wicked content,
synergy
information coming at the next commercial break. You are not going to want to miss this.
Saquon is just eating up yards right now.
2nd and 2, handoff out of shotgun to Saquon again, who breaks a tackle into the open field down the right side. Ooh. Oh, and he just murders a guy. The boom man goes down hard.
That will be the first thing Jamie says.
And he looks a little like VG, that guy.
Man. VG taking a hard hit.
Oh, man.
Maybe a little Rich Bobby action?
Yeah, a bit of a Rich Bobby VG synergy there. Oh, man, he annihilates this guy.
So this is the third or fourth time they've run that play on this drive.
Boom! Oh. 1st and 10 from the 30. Hurts changing the play at the line.
They're probably changing it back to split zone again.
Kenny Gainwell in the backfield. Almost the 2-minute warning last play before it. It's a handoff it's a faked handoff. And Jalen Hurts runs nowhere. Gain of 0 out to the left, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
Byron Young chasing him down, the athletic defensive end for the Rams.
More like Byron Old.
Oof.
Oh, man.
That's the first time we saw that angle, that hit on Hurts.
A double team, man.
Jeez.
And there's the Graham sack. Yeah,
it's been a good first half.
Been good first half so far.
Entertaining.
Will be 2nd and 10 from the 30 when the broadcast returns, but now we can get to the fun stuff. So you proposed after seeing Wicked.
Yeah.
Tyler, our producer, tells us he proposed to his then girlfriend before seeing Wicked.
Where at, Tyler?
Where was the proposal?
Yeah, where?
So we were up in New York. So
nice.
I proposed in Central Park, and then we went to see Wick.
Very nice.
So it was her Christmas gift, was the tickets. And I was getting to the point where I was like, all right, it's probably time to pop the question. I'm like, let's make a day out of it, right?
So that's the key. It's a good way to hide the proposal is to say because it's something that's already planned.
You're doing something.
Other than the fact that we took the train up there, right? She fell asleep on the the shoulder where the ring box was, like in my coat pocket. I'm like, how do I hide this? She's gonna be like, what is this box in your pocket? But yeah, it's funny that you said that.
Also, a nice, thoughtful thing of you to do it when you knew she was already going to be dressed up to look nice anyway.
Correct. See, I'm not as dumb as they think, Bo.
There you go. Now give us yours, Fran.
So I got Meg tickets to see it in Philly. We had seen it once before in New York. It came to Philly, got her tickets for her birthday. So it was a whole birthday thing. And I said, you know what, let's same thing as Tyler. I was like, oh, it's about time. Pop the question.
Wait, you guys both proposed before Wicked?
I proposed afterwards.
Before. He was after.
I did it afterwards. But it
the
was
Wicked boys.
Bernie.
The odds on that are astronomical.
The ring was burning a hole in my jacket pocket the entire day.
How did you wait till after?
It was tough.
Yeah.
What was funny was
you did it like right outside.
So we took the train into Center City, and instead of making a left to go back to the train station out of the theater, we went. I was like, oh no, let's go over this way. I got a car service, so it was nice. It wasn't like a limo, but it was like a luxury car. Picked us up, red carpet.
Red carpet.
Yeah, so I got down on one knee right on the red carpet. Big crowd around just because it was like Saturday night bustling. She was not happy. Like she was very upset by the idea of me proposing in front of that many people.
For that exact reason, I did mine in like a very desolate place in Valley Green because I knew if people were around, she would have hated it.
The pictures, the driver was out and he took a few pictures for us.
Nice.
It looks like the start of a kidnapping. Like she's her face is like literally like it's good.
By the way, did you see that crew member go down?
I looked over to see you. I thought you were gonna come running into the studio.
What is going on this year?
Every week we're seeing these guys take
crew
shots.
workers are getting blasted this year.
All right, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Hurts in shotgun. First play after the 2-minute warning. Drops back. Ball is out to Dallas Goedert. Short. Gain of, call it 4.5, 5 yards. That'll set up 3rd and medium for the Eagles offense. Time for them. They could be patient here, but it looks like the Rams are calling their first timeout.
Yeah, and this was the spot that they were in the last drive, guys, where it was 3rd and medium when you saw the sack from Jalen Hurts. They're going to come out in one of these pressure looks, the Rams. More than likely, you're going to see 5 guys, 6 guys up on the line of scrimmage, guys standing up. So now it's going to come down to this pass protection and Jalen Hurts. Can they stay in rhythm and get the ball out and beat this rush?
Do you think they'll call off sides if it happens again or nah? I mean, Jared Verse was 2 steps off sides on that play. When Mailata, wait do you see? He's gotten a running start. And refs a little stinky this game in the favor of Wonder Boy, Sean McVay. I find that very strange.
Very curious.
All right, 3rd and 5. What's your call here, Fran?
I like to get A.J. Brown involved, some kind of in-breaking route. You got plenty of time left. You're not worried about the clock at this point. I would probably see if you can get A.J. Brown on some kind of short crossing route.
All right, 3rd and call it 5+ for the Eagles from the 25. Shotgun for Jalen Hurts. Running back to his right. A.J. Brown in the slot, now motioning out far to the left. And now back into the slot.
Get rid of it.
Pressure on Hurts. Escapes to his left. Looks like he's going to be able to pick it up. Yes, he does. Just barely. Nice pursuit there from Roseboom. But Jalen Hurts gets the edge. And a nice decision there from Jalen Hurts to pick that one up.
Yeah, AJ was coming after the motion. AJ's coming across the field. This would be a good replay of what Jalen saw potentially on this play. Nice job by Saquon of just giving Jalen enough room to squeak this by. Yeah, AJ was probably going to be open late, but I see why Jalen got rid of the ball, or got out of there, got out of dodge.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 20. Shotgun. Barkley to his left. Fakes the handoff. Looks left. Nothing there. Looking right. Scrambling around. Wants to throw. And he does. He hits Anais Smith. No, that's Saquon Barkley.
Man, you got excited.
God, that would be.
Did he stay?
I couldn't believe it.
No, he's out.
Saquon.
I was just going to ask you.
Riding the sideline. Gets his knee down. Nice job from Saquon.
Does the thought of keeping the ball on the ground there on 1st down enter your mind at all? Or
I actually thought they were going to come out and run the ball 1st down.
Yeah, me too. I was force them to kind of burn their timeouts because they're probably going to get the ball back.
I'd rather score.
Do
whatever it takes to get the touchdown.
Yeah.
All right, so 1st and goal now from the 7. Shotgun. Now this is the area where they almost always run the ball, and it is indeed a handoff to Saquon. It makes one man miss, but too much pursuit there, too many bodies in the box. A gain of nothing will be 2nd and goal from the 7.
It feels like a good time for your best Goddard play.
On the Rams, call timeout.
This is when they get into these situations where it's an obvious run for the Eagles. You've seen teams continually load the box up and try and basically say, like, all right, we're going to call your bluff here. Or if you're going to try and run the ball, you're going to run into a loaded box. If not, Jalen Hurts has to beat us with his arm. You saw that on that play. The Eagles lined up with tight formation. Ton of bodies up in the line of scrimmage here from the Rams, and the Eagles unable to run the football. We'll see what they come out with from a look standpoint here on 2nd and goal.
And to your point, Jamie, end of half situation-wise, the Rams are going to get this ball back.
Yes.
So even if you run and you get stopped and they call timeout and you run again and you want to go for it on 4th down, that's still they're getting the ball back with like 50 seconds left. So it's not worth trying to play the clock game here. Call the plays that you think give you the best chance to score a touchdown.
Sure. Yeah, I agree. I was just wondering how much.
Oh, no, I just mean in general.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford with timeouts. I feel like this guy's a vampire.
2nd and goal from the 7. Shotgun for Hurts. 11 personnel. Johnny Wilson goes in motion a little bit to Hurts' right. Looks back.
Tyler.
Throws it to A.J. Brown. Looks like
he dropped it.
Well, it looked like a touchdown for A.J. Brown. And the ball comes loose from the sideline guy?
Sideline personnel again taking a huge shot.
These poor.
I mean, that looks like, it's a beautiful throw.
Oh.
AJ tucks it 2 feet.
That's.
We got the right hand around on the backside and that's a hell of a play.
I think that, this is a classic. Nobody knows what the rules are.
That should be a touchdown, right?
And he doesn't secure it all the way through, right?
1.
That's a nice throw.
2.
Yeah, but it's not. Doesn't he have to keep it all the way through?
Step,
I think the end zone has to be like all the way through, don't you? Isn't that the rule?
But if it's 2 steps in, right?
If a guy's running in and the guy punches
it's different.
It out
It's not like running in.
When
the throw is into the end zone, the rules are different.
But I feel like
stupid
a 3rd
league,
step
stupid game,
makes
stupid
it
rules.
a football move, right?
This is Rogers NFL. Nobody knows the answer. This is how they want it to be.
Does this get automatically
aesthetically
reviewed?
Yeah, it's automatically
Yeah,
reviewed.
yeah, it's under 2 minutes, so it is automatically reviewed.
Interesting review.
What do you think?
I think it's going to be no touchdown, right?
If we're playing regular football, that's a touchdown.
Yes.
I don't know what the rules.
I think
Nobody knows.
I think that's a touchdown.
Do you?
Yeah, I think that's a touchdown. But
Actually, I already know the answer.
Not a touchdown.
It is a touchdown. The Eagles are going to go up 12-7.
here we go.
Play officially reversed.
Is this a Zach Berman
to
tweet
my-
or a little
Yeah,
true media?
we are a little bit behind here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
The candy delivery just showed up.
Apparently, Terry McLaurin.
Feels very sketchy. Yeah. Just some guy's Halloween stash. Like,
Don't worry about that. It was on Craigslist. I'm sure
How
it's
did you guys
fine.
not get any chocolate?
I don't know for a fact that it's not on there.
you had Sour Patch Kids and what else?
Some gummy bears and worms.
Skittles?
I think Skittles. Hawk,
gummies.
Vinny's cousin. I think was a Skittles
Got it.
man.
Wow.
Yeah. What's your go-to candy?
Well, in a regular situation, peanut M&Ms go to all.
Can't go wrong.
We had this
Can't go
conversation a few weeks ago, right?
Yeah, but if I'm like if it was trying to be like a special occasion, I don't know. I want something different.
What about you?
Um,
You look like
I'm
a
all
Reese's
over the
Cup
place.
guy.
Yeah, I mean Reese's Cup, Milky Way.
Milky Way is
Milky
criminally
Way.
underrated.
Yeah, no, I like a Milky Way. But I mean, I don't really turn down anything.
Yeah. I think Nerds gummy clusters are responsible for a trip to the dentist in the near future for me. I just ate way too many over the past month. Yeah.
I feel like the Skittles gummies.
Those
That was
are-
a huge part of Francis's Halloween haul.
The sour Skittle gummies, have you had those? Or
No.
not the gummies, but the sour
The
Skittles?
sour Skittles. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
like diabetic shock.
Well, Zach is wondering. Zach has texted us because the Eagles are going to score a touchdown here. He says, "Should they go for 2? Would you go for 2?"
What is it, 12-7?
12-7.
I would.
I think it's too early.
Yeah.
I think I would not go. And it is in fact a touchdown.
Yeah.
Wow. I would.
I think I would kick.
13-7.
Oh, they pull out the Fresh Prince in L.A. Nice job from Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown being thematically on it. Love that.
Especially since
Yeah, I guess 13 makes it 2 field goals. Yeah, I'm fine either way. But yeah.
They should continue like with the entire Will Smith trajectory, and by the end of the game, maybe Jalen Hurts can just slap Sean McVay across the face. They do, in fact, kick it, and it is a good extra point. 13-7 for the Eagles. Rams will get the ball back with about 1:25.
AJ was the Uncle Phil to that sideline security guys. DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, I'm going to
Jeffrey?
go nail some gummy bears. I'll be back for halftime.
Break out, Lucille.
Enjoy.
I'll try to bring some.
Polar Jam in the chat said he just got a 3-pound bag of watermelon Sour Patch Kids. Jamie. 3-pound bag of watermelon Sour Patch Kids.
In the world?
Man, that is aggressive.
Those are good, though, the watermelon Sour Patch.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy Sour Patch.
Okay. The farmer's dog was put down today.
Oh, jeez. All right. So it's been 2 straight 3-and-outs for the defense. See if they can make it 3. Oh, nice job.
Good clap on the kickoff from Elliott, and it's another touchback. Really love what the NFL has done with this dynamic kickoff rule. They've made kickoff so exciting by making it a touchback every single time. Will Arnett in the house. Rob McElhaney.
Connor Barwin. Some love there.
Bradley Cooper.
Oh.
So far, only one person who's not just at every Eagles game. LeBron James.
Wow.
LeBron, of course, French for the Bron. Kevin Hart.
All the stars
Nice
out.
Jerome Brown throwback.
It's a great jersey.
Shotgun. Matthew Stafford starts this drive off with a quick completion to the left. Cooper Kupp forced out of bounds by Quinyon Mitchell, setting up 2nd and 5. What's your plan here, Vic Fangio wise? 2-minute drill. You sending heat, Fran, or you sitting back and playing coverage?
I think you're sitting back and playing coverage.
Oh, the Kobe Dean comes and he beats it.
That's what I know.
Kobe Dean. Yeah, Vic Fangio says, Fran Duffy, tell me how my ass tastes. And Kobe Dean with the sack running over the running back. And then who was that coming from the edge there? Was that Sweat who finishes it off? Nolan Smith from that right side.
And
Kobe Dean runs over Kyron Williams. That's all Nakobe Dean.
And Kyron's usually good in pass pro. That's a great rush by Nakobe.
Goes full verse Mailata on him. 2 guys just getting run over. Nakobe Dean.
Outstanding job.
Why do you think he's such a good rusher in those situations?
Natural leverage, low man wins.
I love that. All right, 3rd and 13 as the clock ticks. And they go with a coward's draw.
Oof.
Big hit from Nakobe Dean. Call timeout here for the Eagles. 33 seconds left. Force a punt.
Yep.
Got an opportunity to potentially steal 3 points if they put something together here. Wow, 3 and outs for the Eagles defense after getting run over on those first 2 drives. Really impressive bounce back.
Yeah, they've made some really good adjustments. We talked about what they did in terms of bringing Zach Bond down to the line of scrimmage as that 5th man at times there on those early rundowns. And then we're not seeing any missed tackles these last couple drives here from the Eagles defense. The rush has been able to get home. Certainly the blitz there on that play or on that drive with Nakobe Dean. But before that, just the 4-man rush.
Looks like we got a Julia Hoff in the chat. Shout out to Julia. As the Rams set up to punt. Send it deep. Britton Covey. Bad punt. Out of bounds around the 30.
26 seconds. You got plenty of time to get in range here.
26 seconds. The Eagles are going to get the ball at their own 37-yard line. That was a 28-yard punt by E. Evans, the punter for the Rams. I'm going to call him Evan Evans.
Evan Evans.
Evanescence.
Can't think of the name of the song. Wake Me Up Inside.
Yeah, I could not name a song, but
it's Bring Me to Life.
Bring Me Alive. Thank you.
All sounds the same.
By the way, guys, Ethan Evans, the punter from Powerhouse Wingate College. Or I guess they're university now.
Nice.
Good pull.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 37 for the Eagles. Kenny Gainwell in the game. 11 personnel. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. A.J. Brown to his left, soloed up, with Johnny Wilson and Jahan Dotson to his right, along with Dallas Goedert. Jalen getting into it with the ref.
Hey, look at the angle from the sideline. Looked great.
All right, Gainwell to his left. The guy looks offside.
Very clearly it was offside.
All right.
The ball was
Gainwell motions out empty. Hurts drops back, looking deep, not super deep, over the middle of the field. That's good. You want to throw at least one over the middle of the field just to keep him honest, and it's directed for Johnny Wilson, and there are flags on the play.
With how late they were coming out in the secondary, it made me think there would be some kind of
you would think that's on the Rams' defense?
Yep. Pass
interference on the Rams. What do you think of this ref? The look of this guy. Weirds me out a little bit.
Yeah, bodies under the floorboards kind of thing.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. At a certain point, you're too old to be ripped. You know what I mean? It's disconcerting. Like, look your age. Stop trying to, impress us. There's a bit of like a druggy look going on too. I'm just not. He's weirding me out.
Guy's just out here doing a job. This guy's got a family.
From the 49, 21 seconds left. 2 timeouts. Hurts drops back. Lots of pressure. Good job by Hurts getting rid of that ball. And not intentional grounding.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure from the Rams there.
Yeah, clearly wanted something down the field there. A handful of receivers moving vertically down the field, and Calcaterra, the only option underneath, did a nice job of getting the ball into the area to prevent it from being grounding.
Listen, I think Jalen Hurts' decision-making today has actually been very good.
Yeah. Without seeing totally some of the routes down the field, I would tend to agree with you so far.
11 of 14 for Hurts so far. 2nd and 10 from midfield, 17 seconds left, 2 timeouts. Obviously, you can use the middle of the field here, trying to get about, realistically, 15 more yards to set up a Jake Elliott field goal. And they're going with the obvious empty draw, and nobody falls for it. So that'll go for 3 yards. Call timeout. 11 seconds left. Come on.
Yeah, don't love that call.
And you know what? I think we can get overboard with like the protect Jalen Hurts stuff. But if you're going to run the ball there, give it to a running back. Like,
I mean, the box looks favorable there. My guess is too.
That's his call. You
think? That's a Jalen call.
Yeah,
that'd be my guess. But in that spot, I can't imagine the coach
one timeout, 3rd and 7 from the 48. You got one play to pick up about 10 yards to give Jake Elliott a shot to steal some points at the end. Of course, Eagles will get the ball to start the second half. So, Sirianni loves that double dip.
Yeah, my guess is the coaches aren't going to be thrilled with that play call.
It's like, hit Dallas Goedert for 6 yards. Empty
again. Yeah, Rosemoon right between the hashes there, so it's not going to be a draw this time.
Hurts drops back. Ball is out. Slant to A.J. Brown, thrown behind, and it's broken up, incomplete. 4th and 7. Now, you think about going Hail Mary here. You're at the 50. The play is gonna last 7 seconds. The only downside is you get sacked within like 6 yards, or within 6 seconds rather.
Yeah, I mean honestly.
All right, they're doing it.
Yeah, they're doing something.
This.
You think it's Hail Mary?
Yeah, because you have to make it last 7 seconds.
I mean, you in theory could get I guess
because if you go for it and you don't get it, then they're going to get the ball.
Right, but if you complete an 8-yard pass and call timeout, it's going down to 0 anyway.
Yeah, but if you throw in an 8-yard pass incomplete, then they get the ball.
Get the ball, yes. Yeah.
I think you go Hail Mary here.
Yeah, and that's probably the Rams called timeout just to talk this over. I'm interested to see what they do.
Now, is it Johnny Wilson or is it Wilson Johnny?
I'll check, but I think my notes will say that
he's
Johnny
tall.
Wilson.
He's got that catch radius. Let's see if he can go up and get a rebound. Now, if you're Jalen Hurts, you got to know if the pressure does come, you got to just launch that sucker into the air.
Right.
As high
as possible.
Run this clock.
Jake Elliott looked like he was warming up. Not now.
Yeah, the only reason he would kick something now is if they get a flag.
Or to try and
time up untimed, you get the free kick.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. Let's get the good stuff.
We're getting into minutia.
All right, so they've got 2 guys in to protect. Well, okay, now 1 motion's out. Yeah, if you're the Rams, I think you bring heat. Oh, no, what are you doing? That's exactly what you can't do. Oh, my God, what is that call? They call a quarterback draw, and he gets tackled for a loss.
There's no way
they ran the clock out. There's no way.
They're
gonna put that second back. The Rams are gonna get that ball. That is an awful
in plus
play
territory.
Call. That is an awful play call because even if they get that, they're gonna run the clock out anyway. They're not gonna get that time in 6 seconds. What are they thinking?
What the hell did I just watch? I feel like I'm on.
That is such a bad play call.
Oh yeah, 2 seconds.
Yeah, I mean that's wild. So the Rams are gonna get the ball at like their 43. You could kick a field goal. That's a 60-yarder
for yep.
I mean that's a ball don't lie. They deserve the field goal. That's awful.
Great ball don't lie.
Really, I mean, obviously a very questionable call. I can't. Whenever the QB runs involved, I do wonder. Yes, that, but it makes so little sense that I feel like that might be a Jalen call at the line.
That is so dumb. So the Rams get the ball at the Eagles 48, and they're going to get 1 shot here to throw a Hail Mary. Stafford's got the arm. Will the Eagles send heat? They only send 3.
Sweat.
Oh, wow. Sweat. That right tackle is having a nasty day.
Yeah, McClendon's their backup tackle. He's their 4th offensive tackle, and he's not the quickest guy.
Wow. Well, a little anticlimactic, but that was wild. I'm angry. I'm angry at
What the
at what they
hell
did.
was that? 2 Hurts draws when you're like on the cusp of field goal range?
Yeah, I would love to hear what Sirianni says here. But
I mean, the one right before there was egregious, but the one even before that, 2 plays ahead of that, what the hell was that?
The one before, I think may have been a Jalen call, but even the second one too.
That was bizarre. That was
listen,
embarrassing.
we have talked about. I have talked about this a lot.
Smash Mouth is coming out. Do you know that?
No, really.
Yeah, they're performing it.
That's very funny. They're gonna turn Dom into Shrek.
He's yelling under his hoodie to Dom.
I'd love to see Kyle Shanahan unhinged, looking like Sirianni. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Not looking.
I don't think I've ever seen him like
what,
that.
2 degrees there. We have talked about. I've talked about this before. For all of the football that Jalen Hurts has played, a guy who was a starter for so long in college, and obviously so long in the NFL, I am consistently disappointed in his like preternatural game management stuff with timing. For whatever reason, that stuff does not come naturally to him. And if it is the case that either of those was his call, I would put those on bad decision making.
Yeah, and to me, like the empty one where you're on the first QB draw.
The look
that's all
okay.
right. That's the look. This is unconventional, but I see yardage here that we could pick up. I don't like it, but I could like almost like excuse that one away. That last one's bad. I mean, that's bad.
What about this game flow has told you that play's there?
Yeah, but I can't believe that last one was him though.
But I can't believe the last one was the coaches.
Yeah,
that's
like,
off
I'm
the
kinda with
timeout.
Fran,
That's
like,
off the timeout. That's the call and 4th and long.
Any sense?
It makes no
there
sense.
There
That's
are
what I mean.
7 seconds left. Even
It
if
doesn't
you
make any
pick that
sense.
up, it's going to take 7 seconds.
There's no way Kellen Moore called that play.
I'm kind of
no
with him.
sense.
Like, there's
That would
nothing
make
there
no
all
sense.
game that tells you that play is there.
No, to me there's no way that Kellen Moore out of a timeout from the Rams made that call. That would be shocking.
That was insane.
That was nuts. I'm going to be thinking about that one all week.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. The Eagles are winning this game 13-7. They're going to get the ball to start the second half. They could win this game by 40 points, and I'm still going to be mystified by the end
So
of the
what were
first
they,
half.
like maybe 12 yards away from field goal range, like comfortably, maybe more, 15?
Yeah, probably not even at that point.
Yeah.
So it was.
And you're running that twice
They were at
out
the
of 4
48.
plays?
They were at the Rams 48. So even to take a shot, you need about 8 yards for a realistic shot.
I mean, maybe if it's a normal game, but I feel like the Rams have had 5-6 guys on the line all game, are kind of prepared for this and see it coming. Saquon, and he's been able to, get around it and get through it. But, like, that's a head scratcher, man.
It seems so clear to me that you just throw a Hail Mary there. Like,
Some kind of vertical shot, yes.
My buddy just texted me. He said that 4th down play call was Comanche from Any Given Sunday, right?
that was wild.
Al Pacino's calling the plays.
Again, it makes so little sense that I can't imagine that the coaches called that out of the timeout, out of the huddle. You come back, you convene on the sideline, 4th and 7. That cannot be the play call. That had to be called at the line.
What does the professor
It didn't
say
look
there,
like
Tyler?
it didn't look like that was an audible.
Yeah,
Let me see if I can. If
I
can
don't
get
know.
this
Yes,
play.
Really bizarre stuff. He kind of had a chance there, and I was just giving Nick like some flowers out there for kind of like forcing the Rams into
All right,
that.
Here we go. 4th and 7. As we're watching it, yeah, he does. He's calling something.
That's Jalen's call.
Yeah,
That's Hurts.
That's bad.
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense.
No,
Nothing.
That's Hurts. 100%.
There's no way in 6 seconds that you're going to pick up the first down.
Yeah. No, that's a Hurts call.
Situationally, that's
It
moronic.
made no sense.
It's
There's
like
no
he doesn't
way the
know.
coaches
He doesn't
called that.
understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
In no world does that make any sense.
Yeah. That's
Because you're risking turning it over if you
Right.
don't get it, and if you do get it, the upside is it's the end of the half and it wasn't worth it.
Yeah. No, it made so little sense that there's no way that a coach could have called that. I'm glad that the video.
And here's the problem: is that we will. If it's Jalen,
Nick's
not going to
yeah.
say it's Jalen, and Jalen's not going to say it was Jalen.
It's new Jalen though.
I know, but Jalen's not going to take. He
What if they
doesn't.
win?
He doesn't
What if
fall
they
and stuff
win?
like that.
What if they win?
Yeah, he might say he's like
That was on me, guys.
But he'll be like, why are we still talking about this? It's Wednesday.
Yeah,
because it was that dumb.
That was
That's
really
bad.
truly one of the dumbest things I can remember seeing on a football field.
Yeah, that's bad.
And I remember Kirk Cousins kneeling on the ball at the end of the first half.
I was at that
like
game.
it.
That was awesome.
That was
Special
fantastic.
night. Sunday night too, right?
No, I don't think so. I think because I was in attendance.
Okay.
But it might have been a year I wasn't working for Sunday Night Football. So, weird way to enter the half after what you should be feeling good, and you just got kind of gifted the opportunity there to steal 3 points.
If we are able to move on from that, to take a step back, Eagles up 13-7 at the half. We'll get the ball to start the second half. Defensively, really ugly first 2 possessions. However, they did on the first possession, Isaiah Rodgers forces that fumble, so you get a nice red zone stand. But since then, 3 straight 3-and-outs. What a bounce back.
Yeah, really nice there. And I thought it's a shame we had to talk about that because I thought Nick actually did a kind of a nice job of a little rope-a-dope there with Sean McVay, kind of baiting him into that coward's draw on 3rd down. And then he calls the timeout. Like, I think got to give Nick a little credit there. He played it right, and then it led to that head-scratching stuff. But yeah, the defense looks good. Nakobe Dean with a grown-ass man sack. How
Fantastic.
Pause.
Yeah.
I said that weird.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. But, bowled over Williams and went right to him. Defense is humming.
Second time we've talked about a man sack this half.
Well, it's an exciting time,
Not
but they've won
including
6 in a
the
row.
Three on those 3-and-outs. We got 3 sacks as well. So
True.
you got the one from Nakobe Dean. Josh Sweat ends the half on a sack. And then who was the
BG,
third one?
right?
BG, yeah, that's right.
BG with a hell of a play.
Yeah.
He just threw the hands down and got right by him. That was impressive from the 36-year-old. He's now 3rd all-time in Eagles history.
Saw that.
Just behind Trent Cole and Reggie White, who will never be caught.
So the Eagles in that first half ran, let me look at how many offensive plays they ran. 40 offensive plays.
It felt like 29 of them were runs.
That's exactly right. It was actually 30, no.
31?
right?
Man, 73 yards on the ground.
No, 24, sorry.
24.
24
Okay.
of the 40 plays were runs.
Saquon.
13 for 73 for Saquon Barkley.
He's
That's a lot of
ridiculous.
carries in the first half. 9 for 35 for Jalen Hurts. 2 for 6 for Kenny Gainwell.
It does feel like with the way the defense is going now and Saquon's, especially in second half numbers, that they can kind of hopefully control the flow of this game a little bit here.
Yeah, I mean, if you come out and score a touchdown
You do
to
receive.
start the second half, then you got a chance to really elongate that lead. You make it a 13-point lead.
The locker
you would feel
room
in pretty good position.
Hey,
But
starts hearing, hey, now you're an all-star at halftime. They get the juices flowing, get fired up, come out and punch them right
there
there.
walking on the sun.
Then the morning comes.
Deeply pathetic.
3 white guys in
Yeah,
the
you
late
got
30s.
I think that's
3
all- I think that's
middle-aged
all I
white
got.
dads.
I think that's all I got. I was out of
Brutal.
lyrics after that.
Super chat from Michael, who says, BG's sack winning so quick. What a beaut.
Really?
Fantastic. That was an awesome sack.
This guy doesn't look
And
like he
I'm
skipped a
talking
beat.
about,
Sacks.
Yeah.
He's going to be back in 2025.
it's crazy.
And I can't argue against it. He's been tremendous this year.
He might win Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, considering if you factor in the age, fantastic.
Defensive Player of the Year by age category.
Yeah. And, people like to say pound for pound, and so we should say age
Year for
age
year.
for age. Yeah, year for year.
Yeah, I mean, year for year, if you look up all the other 36-year-olds in the NFL, BG's probably up there.
Unbelievable. Deniz says in the chat the success rate for the Eagles 9 of 21 from running the ball. I'm looking 11 of 21 passing the ball. So
Sounds
slightly higher from passing the ball.
I'm just going through first half stats just for a post-game show. 7 completions for Stafford for 67 yards, man. This defense just like you can't get those big chunks. And if they do, if you do get one, they do such a good job of just limiting you to those 3 and 4 yard gains through the air.
And the
Longest
Puka,
completion was 18 yards.
I was going to say the Puka on Quinion early was the longest one. If you took that away, it's a bunch of dink and dunks.
Jalen Alcicodeo Madej super chat says that needs to be a drop. Nolan Smith with a grown ass man sack. Though it was actually Brandon Graham, I believe.
No, it was
Nakobe Dean had the
Nakobe
grown-ass
Dean
man
with the
sack.
grown-ass man sack. We all know that Brandon Graham is a grown-ass man sack.
Yes.
This guy's been
By the
around
way,
forever.
Bo, I got to give you credit, man. Your eyeballs are firing on all cylinders.
That one, this one is a little bit tougher than usual, but yeah. So just so everybody knows, we got a 2-monitor deal going on, so that we can watch the game on the regular monitor. Smaller monitor over here. It's a little bit tougher, but
it's good work
I
by
trust
you.
my
It's
vision.
impressive. Yeah.
2015 last I checked, but I think I'm getting older, so
Yeah. I feel like mine gets worse by the year. You were 2015?
I was.
Damn.
Dane
Should have been a
says,
pilot.
Rams success numbers: 4 of 9 running the ball, 7 of 16 passing saves. We got another super chat from Matt who says, "Fran, what adjustments are Kellen and Vic making at halftime?"
Well, at half, I don't know exactly what they're going to
Vic
be
is
saying.
probably taking a picture of his ass to send to Sean McVay. Like,
Right.
You thought you had me, buddy.
Sending a fax over the locker room.
He's having somebody paint it to drop off at McVay's house.
Well, look, we saw the one adjustment that they started to make after those first couple drives where the Rams were gashing them on the ground. The big thing that you saw the Eagles do on those early downs was take Zach Bond, take him from that stack position, put him down on the line of scrimmage. And that's something that, when people talk about, this is what Fangio did back in 2018, that was it.
That's
was
it,
that
right?
exact move. And so we saw him start to do that there, and that's going to take away some of the run
that's
game
so poetic.
stuff. So it's, McVay's going to be having nightmares about that if that continues.
I thought I solved for this. This is what I was trying to solve for.
But yeah, offensively, it's tough to say this is what, because we're not seeing all the best replays in terms of what they're trying to do down the field. But the big thing, the run game has been, as Dayton has pointed out, the run game has been so successful for them. My God, Saquon's had a bunch of carries already, but I think they're going to have to keep leaning into him.
How's he going to make it through the year?
Good luck.
I got
Yeah, you got to win the game in front of you.
You can say they're going to win the division by week 15, but they're theoretically we still have to chase the 1 seed.
Yeah.
Maybe the extra, 3 days rest they got, they felt like they could work them a little bit more. I don't know.
Super chat from Jalen Olsico de Midday says, Bo. I don't know for what, but I'll take it.
Andrew Walmsley saying, nice color turtleneck on Bo.
This is not a turtleneck.
It's just a sweater.
It's just a sweater.
Just take the compliment. He's saying it's a nice color.
Well, I appreciate that, but it's not a turtleneck.
Do you own a turtleneck?
No.
Yeah.
I remember I used to like my mom would get me turtlenecks when I was probably 4th grade-ish, somewhere in there, and I would wear a turtleneck occasionally. It wasn't terrible, but it is uncomfortable.
But like a mock turtleneck.
I had one of those. You remember the J. Crew roll neck?
Yep.
Yeah, I had one of those. I rocked a lot.
And I was thinking about the Hedberg joke. It feels like a very weak person joking you all day long.
Hedberg's one of the best of all time.
All right.
4th straight game allowing 7 points or fewer in the first half for the Eagles defense.
Make sure you like the video, you mother fathers, and stick around for the post-game show afterwards. The 3 of us with Vinny Curry as well.
Vinny's putting in the work out there on the Skittles and the Sour Patch watermelons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was Sour Patch watermelons.
Yeah.
Did you hear as you were walking away? I don't know if you heard. Someone in the chat just bought a 3-pound bag of Sour Patch watermelon.
Burt Warner, Torrey Holt, Orlando Pace.
So was Smash in the Mouth there because 1999?
Oh, that would make sense.
Old school throwback to the Rams. Greatest show on turf.
Isaac Bruce.
Did Torrey Holt get in, or is he on the ballot this year?
He's not in.
I think he's on the ballot again.
That might be right.
We got a kick coming there, Bob.
All right, let's time this bad boy up.
Again, this is how you
Sync
sync
it
up.
for you. I'm going to clap at the kick. Boom.
You were a little late. You were a touch late on that.
I was not.
A touch late, I will say.
Absolutely not.
You're a touch late.
Yeah, we know how
There's no way to
we know how
confirm.
your hearing is on Swooper. You got it wrong again this week.
No, I was right. Or no, it's not even I was right. You were correct. I would have loved to take that turkey back.
All right, there's Sean McVay. Spiky.
Yep.
That's the thing I remember. They got this guy over there, Johnny Wilson. Can you believe I know his name?
So I just saw this. Chris Franklin, Rams first 2 drives, 117 yards. Rams last 4 drive, -6 yards. I think the ass
Three
picks
sacks.
are warranted there from Uncle Vic.
Yeah, 3 sacks to do that.
All right, 1st and 10. Eagles start the ball. Start of the third quarter.
Britton Covey.
Pistol. Britton Covey on the field, going in motion across the formation. Hands off to Saquon Barkley, who bursts through. He may be gone. The first play. Saquon Barkley is gone. Nobody's catching him untouched. A 70-yard touchdown run.
Is he doing the
from
bull
Saquon Barkley to start the second half. And still, what was that play call on 4th down from the Eagles at the end of the first half?
They had been so good
Wow.
running the ball in the first half that it makes sense. You come out early on and just hit it. This is the play that we ran with so much success in those first couple quarters. They ran that split zone 3 or 4 times in a row where you had the tight end or Johnny Wilson coming across the formation. And this time again, it was Johnny Wilson coming across. He's going to come from right to left. I'm sure they'll show the replay at some point. He comes from right to left. You get a little bit of flow from the defense going back the other way. That's going to help create that alley for Saquon to be able to just make one cut and get downhill, and then no one catches him from there.
The Eagles take a 20-7 lead, 11
There you go.
seconds.
He is
the second half.
the fastest kid alive.
So, all right, so I guess you get a second level blitzer. That's Michael Hoyt there standing in the A gap.
Man alive.
Man,
Ooh,
wow.
what a cut.
Untouched.
What a cut.
26
Was that
on
Covey at the
26.
second level who got that last block?
That would be awesome if it was. He cuts as good as Shady, but he's like
It's wild.
faster
He's so good.
and bigger.
I think it is Covey. Sure is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is unfreaking believable.
So Britton Covey, 1 offensive snap, 1 touchdown,
Yep.
and Isaiah Rodgers, 1 defensive snap, 1 forced fumble. Those guys should not play the rest of the game.
Agree.
Keep those numbers up. Here's that $1 million smile from Jalen Hurts.
All right, you got to clap.
It's good to
right?
see
Got to
him
clap
smile.
again.
Let's see if you can get it on time this time.
I'm gonna kill you. 20-7. What a start to the second half. John Mara in hell. Boom.
I missed it, so I can't confirm.
It was correct.
Okay.
Well, how about that?
Yeah, Joe Shane's having a tough day, huh?
Yeah.
McKinney's getting picks. Saquon's running wild.
I hate to be like any member of his family, just like not in like he's got to just be
He's
on
kidding.
tilt the whole time. Like everybody in the house is walking on eggshells. Like
Well, even that showed in Hard Knocks, like he's got young kids.
yeah,
like in
he's
school.
probably who wants to
sure
give
they're
him
hearing
something
it.
And the
for
kid
it.
told him to take Jaden Daniels. Not that, he had that.
All right,
chill.
1st and 10 from the 30. Nakua, and it's a handoff to Kyron Williams from under center, who breaks some tackles.
Oh,
the ball is
ball's
out.
out.
That might be.
Looks like the Rams fell on
Yeah, it looks like they got it.
it.
Jordan Davis
so
down the
first
field.
down run from the Rams, although the ball does come out, and that's a punch from Jalen Carter.
He did that a bunch.
That is
last
and
week.
it's just a spot-on punch.
He went for like
Forceful.
3 or 4 of them last week. Yeah, so he gets one here a week later.
All right, so they call
Lot
that
of-
second in inches.
A lot of juice on the Rams sideline.
From the 39 for the Rams. Tyler tells us that is Kyron Williams' 5th fumble in the last 4 games.
Wow.
That's a first down run up the middle from Kyron Williams on second and inches. They take a play out of the Eagles playbook and try to get 2 yards on second and inches.
Text from my mother. She says,
Shout out to Mrs. Lynch.
unreal. Barkley, 5 exclamation points.
Saquon! I gotta get Vinny on that one. All right, 1st and 10 for the Rams from the 46. Under center, Stafford. Nakua coming across the formation in motion. Play action, drops back, throws in the direction of Nakua.
What a throw.
A nice throw, a nice catch with Darius Slay in coverage and a flag on the play.
Slay clapping. Can't tell if it was like the sarcastic clap, like, oh, they got him on the flag, or if that's a clap like, damn, he got me and I'm going to get flagged. So,
What do you think of this guy, Jamie?
That's not Hockey Lee, is it?
No.
Okay.
It's pass interference on Darius Slay. It declined.
He's got some guns, though.
Yeah, too old to have guns, I think.
What's the age cutoff for having guns?
47.
So Troy Aikman's a weirdo. Have you ever seen him with his shirt off and his young girlfriend?
No.
Dude, Troy Aikman's a freak. Guy's like chiseled out of granite.
1st and 10 from the 38. Under center, play action again. Rolling out, Stafford hits 86 for a first down. Colby Parkinson. They're really going in Slade's direction. He's like, I did not sign up for this.
He did not enjoy that he lowered the shoulder and took the hit to him.
Yeah, he might not look great.
He's taking a second after that one. Yeah.
I'm still surprised Sirianni got a haircut.
Yeah, it's a little troubling. 47 for guns?
Here, let's see this hit. Ooh, helmet to helmet there. Now, I'm wondering, like, who knows what the rules are on lowering the helmet offensively? He might get fined for that later in the week. I don't know. I'm not gonna make it a rule.
Yeah. But you think above?
But I know it. I know it when I see it.
Okay.
That guy. I don't like what I see from that guy.
Jalen Carter, see, Sirianni had to calm Jalen down a little bit.
About the hit?
I think so.
That dude's from Hamilton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is she from Hamilton? No.
I don't know.
By the way, if you are as fired up about that Saquon Barkley touchdown run as Jamie's mother is, you can go ahead and get yourself a Saquon t-shirt at the All-City store, allcitynetwork.com. You got that Saquon ass jump. Love that.
Mine is in the mail.
And you got the Saquon. So lots of options for the Saquon lovers in your life as the holiday season approaches.
All right, I'll be back. I'm going to get Tyler a water and checking on Vinny, see if I can kick his ass into here.
All right.
2 waters. Utah, make it 2.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take a water too if you don't mind.
Fran, you
I'm good.
Thank you. Okay.
A lot of play action from the Rams on these first couple drives.
Well, it's interesting. It occurred to me, and I don't know if this is right, but those first 2 drives they were under center so much, and then I feel like they got away from that on those 3 and outs.
It's like
that could just be my mind playing tricks on me.
Well, no, it's like the reductive thing of like they haven't been able to get into a flow. Well, they haven't been able to get into a flow. It's been 3 and outs. Sacks will do that. It was only one of the sacks is on 3rd down. And that was the first one, the BG sack. Man, that was risky business there, boy.
You can trust these hands.
Yeah, that was risky business.
It's no, absolutely no downside there. You know I'm going to make that play.
Okay.
You know I'm going to make that play. The lights,
man. First of all, that went through the first couple fingers. So you grab that with the bottom part of your fingers. Or your bottom fingers caught that bottle. I just watched it. The film doesn't lie.
I can feel it on my fingers.
But it went through the first couple layers. So to say like, oh, it was definitely gonna. I mean, it very easily could have gone through.
It would never have gone through. I would never have not made that play.
I disagree.
100 times out of 100. Not a chance.
99 out of 100, we'll say. Bunch of guys
1st and 10 from the Eagles' 27-yard line. Under center again. Stafford hands off, and it is blown up in the backfield by Brandon Graham, who is probably the best player of all time.
And again, so you had 6 guys down the line of scrimmage on that play. You had Zach Bond down there. You had Cooper DeJean down there. And what that does is that creates all these one-on-ones, and it just requires one guy to win.
Like the way that Brandon Graham is playing this season is somehow vaulting him up even higher into the Eagles' pantheon. Higher than he was as the guy who made the most important play in the history of the franchise.
You might be right.
He's unbelievable.
No.
2nd and 16 from the 34. Under center again for Stafford. Fakes the handoff. Brandon Graham again.
Oh, my Lord.
Wins so quickly. And they're letting them play here. No, they have blown it dead.
Yeah, okay.
That ball was a pass, but Brandon Graham is just. It is impossible to overstate how good he has been.
Yeah, Another quick win, this time against Joe Noteboom. Or no, against Alaric Jackson. Oh, ooh, Bo.
You think it could have been out?
He hit ball.
Oh, yeah.
That's fumble.
That should be a fumble.
That's a fumble.
But they blew it dead. They can't overturn that.
Can you challenge?
I don't think
right?
you can challenge. I guess you could. Yeah, because it was a clear recovery. You could give the ball where he got it. There would be no return. I think they should challenge that, right?
I guess not.
3rd and 16. Deep downfield. And it's, wow. It looked like it could have been a touchdown. Now, so Isaiah Rodgers is on the field.
Uh-oh.
And there's a flag.
I mean, Slay probably.
Right, I imagine. Yeah. But just we hadn't seen that yet.
Right.
So that's confirmed. Rodgers on for Slay. And if that's pass interference in the end zone, that is, a huge turn of events. You got to imagine they should have challenged that play. Wow, and insult to injury, they're putting the PI on James Bradbury with Dylan McMahon in the house.
So it's,
yeah, I mean that is passive. It's a little ticky tack, but he does grab him there.
All right, so people in the chat saying that you can't let the 3rd and 16, you can't let the receiver on top of you there. Eagles were in cover 4 on that play. They were playing quarters coverage. So C.J. Gardner-Johnson's the safety that's supposed to be there in the middle of the field, and Isaiah Rodgers is passing that route off. Now the Rams ran a route concept that occupied Johnson, and that's why Rodgers got let Puka over the top. So I wouldn't put that completely on Rodgers.
1st and goal from the 3. Handoff inside to Kyron Williams. It's not going into the end zone. That's again a yard. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 2. So I mean, are we? How angry are we in the chat about not challenging that Brandon Graham play? Yeah, Darius Slay does not look good as he's walking into the locker room.
Apparently, Terry McCauley is saying on the broadcast that it was not a fumble, or he's saying no. So I'm assuming that means not a fumble.
He hits the ball and the ball's coming out.
Maybe there's
I don't know.
The forward.
All right, 2nd and goal from the 2. Nakua in motion, fakes the handoff, throws it wide, and that's a touchdown. Robinson beats Isaiah Rodgers, and so the Rams will pull within a score.
Another play-action play. And it's typically with the Rams, the guy that you see in motion is usually the ball is going in that direction. He's usually directly involved with the play. And here is eye candy all the way, where you're running that motion going the opposite direction, and they're booting away from it. Here it's Robinson on the outbreaking route from a tight split. Again, going back, that's a two-way go. Rodgers has a lot of room that he's got to cover. He fakes the in-breaking route because, again, he's got the two-way go there. It's a tough route to defend for Rodgers.
That was bullshit. Another bad end zone PI.
Now, did McCauley say that was not a just go back to the fumble?
Even the announcers were kind of like, and who's it, Terry McCauley they bring in on NBC? He said, I don't really see enough here to make that call.
Okay.
That's 2 in the end zone tonight.
Well, wait. I was talking about the fumble. All right, what about the fumble? Or the sack incomplete, the BG hit on the ball?
They didn't expound much on that.
Okay.
Vinny did think, because we looked at each other like, ooh. It did seem like maybe the arm was coming forward enough. Vinny's quote, I believe, was, BG is hot, might have to start that man.
Father time down bad.
Extend him right now.
Said he's undefeated.
What did you think about the Isaiah Rodgers? It's pretty lame.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I thought that one was more, like, I was fine. I thought the first one was worse. I thought that was a worse call.
Yeah, he does get his jersey.
He
gets his jersey. The jersey pull. I see the jersey pull.
Yeah, pretty lame.
It's tough.
I believe Vinny's quote was, "This league's soft."
Not hard to argue with that.
Yeah. Not going to disagree there.
Yeah, that's lame. I just feel like the refs are having too big of an impact on this game.
I love this JJ Watt.
It's a good commercial.
It's a great commercial.
Oh, get it.
Oh, it's a great commercial.
It's pretty good.
It's a great commercial.
I mean, the commercial bar is pretty low. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can get PHLY gear at Dick's.
It's not a great commercial.
I mean,
it's not a bad commercial.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Define a great commercial.
What? There is a great commercial right now. What is it?
Okay.
It's such a
It
low
must
bar.
have really stuck with you.
No, there is one. There is one that I love.
It'll come to you. What do you think about these homes?
I don't know. There's no. It's just line to line to line to line. They don't connect. It's acting,
one sentence after
Jason
another. It's like a
Ryan-
Zach Byrne
no,
post-game piece.
No, there's no thread. Come on. JJ Watt masturbatory Christmas.
I mean, okay.
All right, 20-14. The Eagles are going to get this ball,
Yep.
and all of a sudden, the pressure is back on.
Now the go for two situation. Would you have done anything different?
No, I still think that was the right thing.
Okay.
It was early.
But isn't part of going for two versus one looking ahead?
I don't think you do it in the second quarter. I think it's way too early.
All right.
There's still plenty of time.
No.
Now a field goal makes it a 9-point lead, as opposed to if they had missed it,
Fair.
then you're still a one-possession game.
Mikey Mitz in the chat says the commercial that Bo is thinking of is his own ad read.
Could be. Could be.
It might be, honestly, it might be your.
And you know what?
Your
I missed.
fluke-
You
your
made
fluke
me miss
commercial.
the clap. So
Oh,
I hope you're happy. What were you talking about?
You had when you had pneumonia for the Rite Aid ad
Oh
read
yeah,
on
that was
Thursday.
pretty good. Yeah. All right. 1st and 10 from the 30, and I believe Darius Slay has been declared out
Yeah, not a
from this
shock.
game with a concussion.
Does the concussion lead to the fine?
Maybe so. Yeah. All right.
The second half numbers for Saquon only going to go keep rising, man.
That's true. All right. Eagles
the
opening up
closer.
under center. 11 personnel. You got Anaya Smith on the field with Johnny Wilson. A.J. Brown singled out to the right. Hurts under center. Anaya Smith comes across the formation. Saquon in the backfield. Play action. Hurts gets the ball out. Top of the drop to A.J. Brown. In tight coverage over the middle of the field. Completed for a gain of 12.
So we talked about how they keep running that split zone run time and time again with the tight end coming across. This time they ran play action off of that. So you had the tight end coming across. Obviously, Jalen Hurts drops back off play action and hits A.J. Brown. I think that's early down play action, the early down RPOs where you're going to have those linebackers coming up. It's going to create some room as those defenses continue to sell out against the run for this Eagles offense.
1st and 10 from the 42. Under center, handoff to Saquon Barkley, who bounces it outside to the right. A stiff arm, beats another guy, and accelerates up the sideline for a gain of, we will call it 7.
No offense to any other Eagles running back, but he is just by far and away the most talented dude I've ever seen on the rock for the Birds.
He's unbelievable.
He's so good. How do you let that
Even
guy
just
leave?
this right there, like that, just
The
getting
fact that he turned
those
that
3
into
yards
7.
there, yeah. Really, really impressive.
A lot of running backs go down there at 1 yard, 2 yards.
2nd and 3 from the 50. Pistol for the Eagles. 12 personnel, 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 tight ends to the right. Handoff to Saquon to the right. Behind those tight ends, it looks like he
Ooh.
stopped just short of the first down. We'll call it a gain of 2. Setting up 3rd and short. And you know what time that is? Get your butts ready. It's tush push time.
First one of the day.
Yeah.
This has got to be the latest in the season they've run one, right?
I was actually just thinking, it might
Latest
be.
in a game that they've run their first tush push.
Yeah.
That's got to be right.
Right.
I would think.
Yeah.
There's the guns, Bo. He's showing off.
No, that's not the guy.
Oh, that wasn't him? No,
Different
that guy's
guy.
old.
No, that guy's
Yeah.
old.
He's
now that
proper.
guy, I like. You got a gut.
He had a
it's
good-
little bit
good
different.
belly.
I like what that guy's
Trust-
doing.
relatable.
Yeah.
Trusting belly.
Yeah. All right. They're setting it up. Oh, when they
Ooh,
go
a
on the
little-
left side,
Yeah, a little deviation
yeah,
of
they
it.
get down. Yeah, Rams tried to jump that bad
Yeah.
boy. The Eagles were ready for it, and Jalen Hurts gets 5 yards on the tush push.
He bumps it out left.
I think the Rams might have been offsides too.
They're offside like 90% of the time against the tush push, though.
Yeah.
The defense. Going over the top does not work against this play.
Yeah.
Teams keep doing it, and it does not work.
1st and 10 from the 44 for the Eagles in pistol. 12 personnel again. A.J. Brown to the right. Jalen Hurts looks to be changing the play at the line again. And here's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Rolls to his right. Pressure.
Get rid of it.
And he's going to throw that bad boy away. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Ooh, bad sports refs on Twitter pointing out that PI call. So, they have spoken.
Has LASIK chimed in, though?
No, not yet. I feel like they'd be based in LA, too.
What about mediocre sports refs?
Jalen wanted some kind of play action throw down the field on that play.
Why are they showing us
Take it
this?
away.
Why are they showing us?
Maybe the shoes.
Melissa Stark's weird face. What?
It was a weird.
Not that she has a weird. That she was caught in a weird face on the
in an in-between smile or something.
pistol handoff to the left to Kenny Gainwell, and that is snuffed for no gain. 3rd and 10 for the Eagles from just beyond midfield.
Oh, Chris Barletto.
Oh, a Barletto shot.
Eagles Entertainment.
What?
This is one of the things where the audio would be good to have.
What is going on? What is going on up here? All right, 3rd and 10.
It's a big play.
7:40 left in the 3rd quarter, just beyond halfway through the 3rd stanza.
Potentially 4 down.
Shotgun, Jalen Hurts, top of the drop, looking around.
Boy.
Evades the rush.
Boy.
He's scrambling.
Yes, you got
it.
He's
Oh,
got
boy.
room. Goddard's blocking.
Go down.
Yeah,
There's a
stop taking
flag
hits, man.
on the play,
Stop.
however. So Jalen Hurts.
There's a flag, sir. Come on.
All
It's right
right,
in front of your
a little
face.
after the whistle, shoving from the Rams in the direction of Dallas Goddard.
Dallas
What's the
got
call
sold a little
here?
better.
There's
Probably
guns.
in the area of holding this guy. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe it's just his face that is weirding me out.
Yeah. By the way, if I was a coach, what that player just did, the first guy, Goddard was clean. Why are you retaliating there? It's going to get called. The ref's standing 2 feet
Fouls
from
on
you.
both teams. Going to be offsetting. Illegal contact on the defense. Holding
Wow.
on the offense on Landon Dickerson. Landon Dickerson.
It's his second penalty?
He
It's not third?
is ripe for penalties a little more often than you would like.
He started off rough this season. The first 4 or 5 games, I did not think that Dickerson was playing particularly well, particularly in the passing game.
To his level.
He is he has leveled out a little bit, but yeah, he's definitely ripe for
That didn't look
penalty.
like a crazy
No.
hold to me, but all right. So we redo here, 3rd and 10.
By the way, to Saquon on that run, 21.38 miles per hour, 170-yarder.
3rd and 10.
Okay, that's another one.
AJ Brown or Saquon Barkley. That's the offense.
Yep.
Shotgun. And it is a screen to
screen.
Saquon. They got some
Oh,
room.
yeah.
There he goes.
Oh, yeah.
Into
Oh,
the red zone.
Dickerson, nice block out in
A
space.
big play. A well-timed screen from the Eagles offense. Can you believe it?
It's been a long time since they've had a successful running back screen. I'm trying to remember the last time. I'm
none
serious.
come to
It
mind.
might be the first one of the year.
Yeah, you might
Since
be
they've
right.
had a successful running, by definition, a successful running back screen.
Yeah. You might be right.
Saquon Barkley's having a lot of fun.
That is a gain of 31 yards.
Are we-
Saquon Barkley now
I was going to say, what's combined?
199 yards from scrimmage
That's insane.
in the 3rd quarter.
Wow.
All right, 1st and goal, or not, rather 1st and 10 from the 13. Inside handoff to Kenny Gainwell, who makes a man miss.
Nice.
Kenny Gainwell
Kenny
makes another man miss. A
Gainwell!
touchdown run for Kenny Gainwell, cucking Saquon Barkley. And the Eagles go up 2 scores, 26-14.
Daniz, if you're home, this might be the tackle trap. I saw Lane Johnson on a pool. Let's see what we got here. They're not going to show us a good replay. Lane, it might have been
Lane
tackle
was
power.
on the left side
Yeah,
there.
Lane was pulling.
That would be funny if they save it just for Kenny Gainwell,
Yeah, all right.
right?
Saquon's
Need
the
a good
closer,
replay.
man. This guy just ends teams.
Now is when maybe you consider going for 2.
Right.
You're up 12.
Yeah.
Now I think you could consider it. Actually, Coach Flynn just texted, go for 2.
Oh, did he?
So there you go. Eagles up 27-14. They kick the field goal, the extra point. And again, a huge play. Saquon Barkley is so good that even he makes the Eagles run a successful running back screen. That's how good he is.
9.5 yards a carry so far for Saquon. 16 for 152.
16 for 152 on the ground and 4 for 47
Man.
as a
So
receiver. That
does
was a
he
31
have-
yarder.
any legit chance to get in the MVP discussion?
I think if the season ended right now, he is absolutely in the top 5.
He's in the discussion, won't win.
Because odds are he's like 16th, or on the odds he's like 16th.
Right. If you could bet on him being a finalist,
Well,
you should
and because
absolutely
he's
do it.
like the Lions are the best team in football right now.
Yeah.
But
But
don't
who
have
do you
an
give it to?
MVP candidate,
Yeah.
right? There's no.
I think Jared Allen. Let me pull up
I think
Bet365.
Josh
right now.
Allen.
Josh
has a
Allen's
real-
probably one
Probably
now.
Lamar
the best
probably
case.
too, yeah.
Lamar has a.
But
has a good
Lamar's been
case.
human for like 2 or 3 weeks now.
Yeah,
but-
I think that.
If you took Saquon away from the Eagles, they're
And I think there's like he
500
right now he
team?
wins Offensive Player of the Year because that's what they do. They give
Right.
that
Yes.
to the best
He's the
non-quarterback,
offensive player
right?
of the year. Yep.
so right now on Bet365.
Poor Joe Shane, poor John Mara. Like, how do those guys even look each other in the face these days?
They don't have the MVP up currently because they're probably updating the odds because they're going Saquon Barkley's getting 200 yards every game and carrying his team on his back.
By the way, that Rams touchdown drive, again, they didn't have a third down.
Yeah.
They're 0 for 3 on third down. Those 3 and outs. Those 3 other drives, they haven't seen a third down. It's kind of funny.
And their 2 touchdowns are from the refs.
Should lead to good discussion between Zach and Dana's on Friday.
I'm sure.
The Eagles are currently 4th on the odds to win the Super Bowl at plus 725. First, you have the Detroit Lions plus 340. Then the Kansas City Chiefs plus 425.
Bills.
Then the Bills plus 650. Eagles plus 725. Ravens on their trail at plus 800. And then there's a steep drop off to the Packers. So Bet365 is basically telling you this is a 5-horse race.
Somebody brings up in the chat that the Isaiah Rodgers PI was third down, so that's why it doesn't go down. It was a penalty. So
It was the refs.
They did face
yeah.
a third down.
Yeah, it was
but-
the refs. That goes under the refs scorebook. I have a future on the Eagles to win the NFC and to win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I'm thinking about doubling down.
Oh. What kind of how do the odds now compare to the odds then?
I think I have plus 1,600.
You can't believe, Mike, that is a big tie and a big red square that I am sitting in.
That's a hell of a chair for Tarico. It's like a throne.
I like the people who don't know that I'm clapping for the kickoff. Just, every now and then I'm just clapping.
Trying to catch another
Yeah,
water
those are
bottle.
tall
Jamie's
chairs
throwing
that
me.
they're sitting on.
Yeah.
Don't look very comfortable, frankly.
I thought Tarico's looked pretty comfy.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Stuck
So
looking at
according
his
to the
bilge.
broadcast, Jalen Carter being double teamed on 15 of 19 pass rush
Damn.
snaps
Very
for
high.
a career high 79% rate.
Some respect.
That's a high
First
rate.
and 10 from the 30. Rams down 13 points now. Shotgun. Stafford to his right. Hits Cooper Kupp. Cooper on Cooper.
Haven't
With
heard much of him
Isaiah
today.
Rodgers finishing the tackle. Gain of 6. 6:12 left in the third quarter. Game not over by any stretch. Darren Kennard showing off the guns and the chains.
For those that are keeping track from a swooper scoring standpoint, the Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp have 76 total yards. A.J. Brown has 81. See if it,
Second and 4 under center. Stafford hands it off. I believe that's Blake Corum.
Yes.
And he gets the first down, but not much more than that.
First rush of the day for Quorum.
I wanted the Eagles
Rookie
to look at
third round
him.
pick.
Corum? I don't even know him.
Rectum quorum correlation?
Yeah.
All right. I'll allow it.
First and 10 from the 41 under center. Corum in the backfield. Nacua comes across the formation. Stafford now backing up, goes into pistol. Looking around, takes the snap. Eagles bring some pressure. Stafford gets it out quickly and throws it over the head of the tight end. And that is what we talked about during the week, Fran, where when the pressure comes, Stafford has seemed to get a little bit panicky.
He wants no parts of getting hit. Jalen Carter flew off the ball in this play. Watch him right over the center. Flew off the ball.
He gave him a single team.
Oh, that was actually Milton.
That was
with that
Milton,
first
yeah.
step. Yeah, Milton Williams, the first step.
2nd and 10 now from the 41. Shotgun for Stafford. Running back to his left. 11 personnel. Actually, that might be 10 personnel. No, there's a tight end there. All right. Quick pass over the middle for about 7 yards. Bond in coverage. Cooper Kupp, the recipient of the pass. That'll set up 3rd and 3 from the 48 of Los Angeles.
Again, the Eagles doing a good job of just tackling the catch, not allowing much yards after the catch there. Really making the Rams earn it.
Shotgun for Stafford. 3rd and 3 from the 48. Wide receiver goes across the formation. 3 receivers to his right. Looks to his right. Hits Cooper Kupp. And C.J. Gardner-Johnson not only makes the tackle, but knocks the ball out for an incompletion. A very nice play from C.J. Gardner-Johnson, and another 3rd down stop, 4 for 4 for the Eagles now.
I love seeing flustered McVay.
Yeah,
it's a really nice play.
We'll see if they go here, though, guys.
Well, that's the thing. The Rams should go.
They should
go.
But it is Sean McVay's general disposition to not go for it.
Yeah.
Well, this should be
Nakua here.
Hold on. So they were giving him a catch and a fumble.
Yeah,
out
it
of
was a
bounds.
catch and a fumble, not an
okay. So
incomplete.
that set up 4th and 1, and they find a open Puka Nakua going across the field. A nice completion from Matthew Stafford.
They're going at Isaiah
Rodgers
as often as they can.
Interesting refereeing decision. I guess I could see how that would.
I thought it was a catch and a fumble. I thought they got that one right.
As soon as they bought Nakua in motion,
yeah,
I was worried that's where the ball was going to go.
And that is a 29-yard pickup.
Biggest of the day, right?
4th and 1, I believe that's right. That's their longest completion of the day. So 1st and 10 now from the Eagles 21. A huge little swing in the game there. And
who's down?
I believe that might be Rodgers. Wish they could show us.
It was
Josh Sweat
down
on the field.
Not good.
And we go to commercial break with Josh Sweat down on the field.
Hopefully he's all right.
Hopefully.
A lot of J-Lux.
Hopefully Zach's all right.
Was Zach a big sweat guy?
It's like his first
Only when he runs up steps.
There's a lot I'm missing here.
Yeah, that's okay. He loves Josh Sweat.
So do I.
He also likes to run up steps.
Josh Sweat does?
Zach.
Oh, Zach does?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does he go to his local high school?
But not in the way that you're thinking of it.
Not the Robert
as a
Saleh
workout.
When our elevator was out.
Yeah, like
he said
but one flight at a time. So like
run,
sprint up this flight, take a break, walk to the next one. Sprint, walk, sprint, walk.
Does he choose to walk over take the elevators? Is this something that happens?
No, this was when the elevator was
okay, just that time. I didn't know if he gets SoFi, he opts for the stairs over.
And just anytime he takes steps, I took listening to it as like anytime he takes steps, that's his general.
That's his philosophy.
Yeah.
He doesn't always do it, but that's what he would like to do.
With Emily?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer.
It'd be funny. Hold on, Emily.
He's got like the kids. No, like even like he's got like Reed, and he's just like
they're at the Franklin Institute.
Yeah,
he's like, "All right, come on, Reed." And then he points back at Sloan and Emily and says, "Where were you?"
Alex Garcia asked in the chat thoughts on Fangio going to Quignon to shadow Nakua. That's just that they haven't played that way all year in terms of shadow corners and having those guys travel side. So I don't imagine that that's something that they will do.
But then wouldn't McVay just scheme something where Cooper and Nakua could just flip?
Yeah. Everyone's asking for Ringo.
I can shoot this into, but
you were playing with fire, trying to catch the water bottle.
Please, not playing with fire. So, I mean, when you have a God-given talent, there would be a waste to not make use of it. All right, back to the action as we see the replay of what happened to Josh Sweat here.
Ooh, ankle.
Slip.
Right ankle.
Ooh, yeah. All right. 1st and 10 from the 21. Under center for Stafford. Nakua goes across the formation. Running back in the backfield. Kupp in formation now. Play action. Quick pass to Puka Nakua, who goes for 8 or 9 yards on first down, and the Rams have a little something cooking right now.
Well, if it goes with the flow of the game, the refs will make sure they get in the end zone.
Isaiah Rodgers caught a little bit out of position there.
Yep. Play action's been really effective for the Rams all night.
2nd and 1 from the 12 under center again. Cup comes inside. Hand off to Kyron Williams.
Ooh.
And would you believe it? Brandon Graham makes another play in the backfield, and that is going to be a loss of 2 thanks to the absolutely unbelievable Brandon Graham.
Who is just constantly talking, as always, to the other team.
I mean, you can't be blocking him with a tight end right now.
No.
Like, what are we doing? God, he kills that
He times the snap so well. First guy off the ball.
Unbelievable. 3rd and 3,
Great
under center.
And Quinn, I just got a little tackle for
Cup
loss there
sprinting
on the
across,
resume.
and then coming in tight to the formation. Here comes Nakua inside now. Oh, and a nice play from Zach Bond, cutting in front of another pass across the formation to a crossing Puka Nakua. But this time there's a flag again, Jamie.
Should we hold?
Shady.
Hold on the
great
offense.
Call, sir. Your muscles look great.
I don't know if you decline this because they might go for it.
I doubt he goes for it.
You got to go for it regardless, right?
No.
2:20 left in the 3rd quarter.
2:20, so
Field goal's going to bring you within.
I guess you take the
10.
points, but I feel like with Saquon, like I feel like he forces your hand a little bit.
Know.
He's gashing you 9 yards a run. Like you're gonna need points. Wow. Yeah, I'm kind of with McVay on this one.
This is surprising.
Now I think I wonder if the Eagles are now going to accept it.
Can you do that retroactively?
I think that might be the new rule.
The hell did they make that rule?
That's a weird.
I think there was a weird thing that happened with the Thursday night game with Tomlin.
Okay.
You know, that play when he was deciding whether to go for it or not.
I do remember
to accept it or decline it, and it took a long time. I actually think this is fair to wait for the offense to declare its intention.
I see where
I don't know if why is that fair?
Because why does one team get to?
If it's the penalties on them, they shouldn't get an advantage from that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah. I guess
it should be an even.
Let us know in the chat what they say that Macaulay is saying about this. But once they decide that they're going to go for it, I do think it's the right thing to accept the penalty. 3rd and 13 now. From the 24, Eagles and dime. Shotgun for Stafford. Cooper Kupp runs across. Ball. And Milton Williams.
Milton Williams have a nice game, too.
A very nice game. And another nice pass rush from the inside. Pay that man his money. 3rd down sack for Milton Williams. A lot of 3rd down sacks for the Eagles tonight.
Yeah, because the second one so far. BG having that first one. So they're sliding towards Carter because that's the thing is you're going to get those one-on-ones across the board.
Now that's Avila, right?
Yeah.
That's a nice rush. $47-yarder for Josh Carty. The Rams kicker.
Noonan.
It might miss. He pushes it.
Pushed it.
No good. Wide right
Big
from the left hash.
The Noonan never fails.
And the Eagles.
It fails all the time.
I still got to do it.
All right, I'll be back.
I feel like it failed like 4 times last
A
week.
huge turnaround. A huge sack for Milton Williams. And the Eagles looking pretty. 27-14. They will get the ball on their own 37-yard line with 1:32 to go in the 3rd quarter when the broadcast returns.
It's a big stop. What are you thinking?
I want something to shoot for.
Why are you looking to throw it on the ceiling?
I'm just looking for something.
Travis Motter asking if we could put the captions on to see what they're saying. The problem is that typically captions for the live game, they're usually behind.
Yeah, so it's a small enough monitor to begin with.
So it's a good suggestion, Travis, but might not be plausible for us. What's your plan of attack here if you're Kellen Moore and Sirianni?
I would make sure that A.J. Brown gets 2 more catches. That's for sure. So Bo Wulf fits his
I will
best
take that.
bet. But
I would like it if AJ probably got, we'll say like 40-ish yards here on this drive. That Puka Nacua 29-yarder, that hurt me.
that was a big one.
Yeah, that hurt me.
Puka is at 7 for 99 now. Cooper Kupp, though, 5 for 24.
So 123 total yards. AJ's at 81. So, yeah, about 40.
You might still get that.
40.
But you have no – what's your other one? Oh, Eagles win by double digits?
Yes.
Oh, so you have a real path to 2.
I know. It's
Oh. Don't give the ball to A.J. Brown anymore. Do I have a path to a third?
Sour Patch.
Oh, Stafford sub 100. I could get that.
Yeah, you know what? Like, these watermelons are good.
I don't want these.
What? See, I'll swap again.
No, I don't want those. Thank you.
Who turns their nose at a down at a
No,
gum?
come on. These I'll have.
A
Super
3-pound
chat
bag
from-
of those things is aggressive.
Super chat from Chris says the Teddy KGB reference was gold. Thank you very much. Ooh, that's a good sour. It's good.
Yeah. It is a nice stadium from the outside. I'll give Zach that.
Technology, baby. All right. 1st and 10 from the Eagles. From the 37, Hurts in shotgun. 11 personnel. A.J. Brown out to the left. Hand off to Saquon Barkley. Bounces left. Cuts inside. Left again. That'll be a gain of 5. Good start on 1st down.
Eagles going with a tendency breaker there. Same side counter run play where you're going to have in the shotgun Saquon to the left. It's going to be a run to the left. It's a longer developing play, but obviously still successful for the Eagles. You're able to get a couple blockers there on the play side, a couple double teams at the point of attack.
So the broadcast is now talking about the reversal from Sirianni. Would like to actually hear the audio on that. But 2nd and 5, pistol, 2 to the right. Hands it to Saquon again. Stopped for a minimal gain. 3rd and 5. We're going to have one more play in the 3rd quarter here.
Sweep call there from the Eagles where you had a couple pullers, you had some pinners on the outside. Lane Johnson wasn't happy with, it looked like how Landon Dickerson executed his block. He was clapping. He was pointing at
because Sirianni accepts it, he declines it, then he's accepted it. I don't know what's going on. I mean, this is football.
It's the first time I've heard your Collinsworth. It's pretty good.
And this is the first time I've done it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
3rd and 5. Shotgun. Covey in the game. A.J. Brown to the left.
AJ in the game. More
Pressure.
importantly.
And he hits A.J.
Oh,
Brown.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. AJ.
Breaks a tackle. Uh-oh. A big play for A.J. Brown. A 28-yarder. That'll
Let's
end the
go.
3rd quarter. A.J. Brown up to 6 for 109 and a touchdown.
Making it close.
Fran Duffy
Making it close.
feeling good in his little duffs.
Right in the duff
And
duffs.
the Eagles will go to the 4th quarter up 27-14.
Yep.
And we'll have 1st and 10 from the Rams 30-yard line without Devontae Smith finding a way to make the passing game work just enough.
Look, I mean, I think the big thing is just continue to stay on schedule. If they could score a touchdown on this drive, I think you probably shelf Saquon in the 4th quarter, man. I think they're more Kenny Gainwell. You've seen so much of 26 throughout the course of the night already. I think you got to start getting to that point just to kind of save him a little bit. And I think you make that decision this week. Hey, if we get to this point, this is where we start to make sure that he doesn't have these touches late in games.
Super chat from Rich Bobby says, Franningcast forever. I'm having fun.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun.
Great.
When do we do this again? We do this again coming up, don't we?
You want to bet a turkey that I can throw this into the air and catch it in my mouth?
One turkey?
One turkey.
No, I'll take a swooper point.
No. One turkey.
You don't feel that confident in yourself?
No, not a moron. One turkey next week. We'll bet one turkey. So it's not an additional turkey. One of us bequeaths a turkey to the other.
How high are we talking here, though?
A respectful amount. I'm not going to
Okay.
just, I'm going to do it for real.
Yeah. First try.
One try. One try
Go
only.
ahead.
Okay.
One turkey.
For one turkey in this week's swooper.
Wait, 1 second. Is it you lose it and it comes to me, or is it just you lose it, it goes into the ether?
No, it goes to you.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Ah, it's too short.
Let's go. Daniz, I hope you were watching. There we go.
All right. So next week, swooper. I had 5 in hand. You have 0. So I will start with 28 turkeys. You will start with 25.
Beautiful. Any ruling for ZB on that one? The chat wants to know. Does ZB get an extra turkey?
Of course not. All right.
Gummy bears are my snack of choice for film watching. It's one of the, I would say, like a top
Really?
3. Top 3.
Not a huge gummy bear guy. Need a little something else. All right. 1st and 10 from the 30. Hand off to Saquon to the right. Stop for a gain of 1 or 2. That is Saquon Barkley's 19th carry of the game. 19 for 159. Over 200 yards from scrimmage.
How serious are the conversation? I mean, obviously they've talked about it, right? In terms of how they're going to try and manage his workload down the stretch. They know they can't lean on him as much. How serious do you think those conversations have gotten?
What do you mean by that? Like you think it's like
How
a Jeffrey
much
Lurie, Howie
on,
Roseman?
yes,
Yeah,
and how much on their
That's a good
mind?
question.
How heavy on their mind do you think it weighs?
Pretty heavily, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Shotgun, Saquon motioning out to the right. Quick completion to Dallas Goedert. Ball out on time. That'll go for about 6 yards. Set up a 3rd and 3 or 2. I think this is the constant push pull between the coaching staff and the front office.
Yep.
Coaching staff wants to win the game. Front office needs to have the bigger picture in mind. I'm sure that they are leaning on the player tracking data and maybe learning that right now he doesn't seem like he certainly looks as healthy as ever.
Yep.
But you want to keep it that way. It is definitely something that I am concerned about.
Yeah, I agree.
3rd and 1, a long one, shotgun, handoff to Saquon.
Get downhill.
Downhill.
Good run.
Right at the line. I think he got it.
I think he got it.
We'll see on the spot.
Yep.
Looks like he did get it. That'll be 1st and 10 from the 19. Eagles into the red zone where they are.
So the one drive get derailed early.
2 of 4
Yeah.
on the day. My guy Becton with a little spotlight on the broadcast. 1st and 10 from the 19. Jalen Hurts under center. Gives Cam Jurgens a little pat on the behind. Eagles in I formation. Van Sumeren on the field. The pitch to Saquon Barkley to the right.
Oof.
And it's another nice run from Saquon Barkley. First snap of the game from Van Sumeren.
Yeah. BVS did an outstanding job getting up to the 2nd level.
Howie Roseman. You know what? That's a good look for Howie.
I was just thinking that's a really good look.
Howie, that is sharp.
Yeah.
I can't remember Howie looking that sharp. That you got the little
pocket square.
the little pocket square thing, the dark on dark, but not in a clashy way.
Yeah, it's a good look.
Good stubble level. I mean, Hollywood Howie showing out. I love that. 2nd and 1 under center. Van Sumeren in the game again, but not quite an I formation, but an offset. And the Eagles get the 1st down. Saquon down to the 8, 7 or 8.
See if they decide they're going to go any kind of play action. We know they've got some play actions in the bag with Ben Van Sumeren on the field. I don't know if this is the spot where they will break that out.
I don't need to waste it, right?
Yeah.
22 carries now for Saquon Barkley. The broadcast tells us it's too late now. First veteran player to do something. Clock ticking. Down to about 11:30 left in the ball game. First and goal from the 7. Clock is running, play clock running down, and the Eagles do call timeout. So 11:30 left. First timeout used for the Eagles. When they return, it'll be first and goal from the 7.
It's a good drive, obviously. Want to be able to finish this off for a touchdown and really kind of cement this game. See if they're finish it off.
I want another shot of Howie.
Drippy.
I mean, to the max.
Yeah.
How do we feel about this graphic here?
Yeah.
They all look weird.
The Milano especially looks very weird.
Yeah. I mean, I appreciate what they're going for. I appreciate the effort. And geographically, it's actually looking pretty good.
I will say I've never heard of Johnny Lou Jack.
Is it Johnny Lou Jack or is it Lou Johnny Jack?
Lou Jack Johnny.
Or is it Johnny Lou Jack Lou Johnny?
Right.
You don't get a lot of 3 first names in the name.
No.
Johnny Lou Jack. Johnny Lee Higgins.
It's a good one.
First and goal from the 7. Eagles in shotgun. Looks like they're in 12 personnel. A.J. Brown soloed out to the left. Johnny Wilson on the right side. Saquon goes formation, and there's the motion out of empty into a quarterback draw. Stop us if you've heard this before, and it's stopped for no gain.
I want to say that's
Throw it out of the playbook.
Third or fourth
for at least 3 weeks.
Yeah. Hasn't gone well in this game.
Maybe if we go empty this way, they won't know it's coming. Give me a break.
Robes, yeah, they're spotlighting Roseboom. He has been very active in this game. Very Brandon Marsh hair, very greasy.
Yeah, not good. Not a good
look.
Yeah. Second and goal from the 7 under center. Saquon in the backfield. Jahan Dotson goes in motion across the formation, and they fake the handoff, fake the pitch to Dotson, play action, and it's thrown away in the back of the end zone. AJ Brown is upset because he was open.
Oh, the guy thinks he's you in the seats.
Got it?
Yeah.
AJ's open.
Yeah.
And no wonder he's upset.
Let's see a replay.
Yeah.
He's back in the end zone. I don't know why Siri thought that was
Could you be a professional for once? I'd love to see a replay there. Looked open to me. Third and goal, play clock running down. Shotgun. Hurts. Pressure coming. Throws it to the corner. And he hits AJ in the hands. And it goes incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. And that'll set the Eagles up for, would you believe it, a tush-push touchdown most likely.
See a replay. Siri. That's why Siri went off. It's
coming back.
Yeah, there we go.
Siri, can you read Fran's last text message out loud, please? They're talking this over, debating whether or not it's a pass interference. You get a tight shot on Sean McVay there.
Steely look.
Oh, it's not on AJ. It's this contact with Johnny Wilson from. I mean that's nothing.
There's no way that should be a flag.
That's nothing.
The back judge.
Here comes weird judge. Flags by both teams on the play. Pass interference on the defense.
Well, that wasn't pass interference.
Personal foul. Landon Dickerson again.
It's always him.
It's always him. He's on tilt.
All right, let's see.
Replay.
They love this play. They run this a lot. A little smash route.
I mean, that's handsy, but I don't know that reaches to the level of pass interference to me. And here's Landon Dickerson tossing Jared Verse. That's the personal foul.
Yeah.
Those are both ticky-tack.
Little Florida State on Florida State crime there.
Give me a break there. All right, third and goal from the 8 again. Run it back. Johnny Wilson out to the left. Trips to the right there with A.J. Brown covered up. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, wow.
And they go to Johnny Wilson. Oh, they trusted the big man with the catch radius to make a play. He did not. Broken up in the end zone. The Eagles will have to settle for a field goal attempt. Johnny Wilson in the helmet, just the peak of the face that you get from the helmet, looks like Aaron Moorhead to me.
Sure. Can see that.
Good coverage.
Yeah, pretty good coverage by Witherspoon.
I feel like you want to, if you're playing the Johnny Wilson jump ball game, you want to get a little bit more air underneath that ball.
He went back shoulder, reading the leverage of the corner there.
26-yarder for Jake Elliott.
Was not missed yet tonight.
Important swooper kick.
Yeah.
Bangs it home. Eagles go up 30-16. Still a 2-score game.
Yeah.
Now, there's do you really call it a 2-score game when it's 2-point conversions? But yes, 2-possession game, potentially.
Not the ideal
10:30
outcome.
left.
Yeah.
And now you got to keep your horses in the game.
Yep. Yeah, not the ideal outcome, but still good to get points. See if the defense get a stop here. For the most part, the defense is, over the last few drives. Well, they've actually scored. The Rams have scored 10 points in the last 2 drives. So we'll see if the defense can get back on the schneid here.
What's up?
Off the schneid.
What's popping?
How much?
You all right?
Yeah.
How's Skittles doing out there?
I'm eating too many. I got to get away. I just came in here and I can't believe you're anti-gummy bear.
Yeah.
Huh?
It doesn't do much for me.
See, you would have had a better shot if you were trying to do the toss with the gummy bear for a turkey because it's a smaller target.
You guys risking turkeys on?
Yeah, you risked the turkey.
Yeah, I
Try
lost
and
one
catch
turkey.
one.
It's okay. I got the real one, but
Yeah. This is a big week for the swooper, huh? With an actual turkey week.
that's right. Turkeys. Always remember the was it Packers Thanksgiving game when Donald Driver had a big game. They presented him with the game ball,
turkey,
whatever the turkey is. Oh shoot, gobble gobble.
I'm really hoping that the Cowboys do the funniest thing imaginable and sign Daniel Jones tomorrow and then just play him on Thursday.
Yeah, we good.
It all sounds like he's going to contender. Team now. He wants to go to a good team, which I think is the right.
But that's
move.
not a
It's
good
smart
bit.
move. It's not a good bit. I
Yeah.
agree.
A good bit is him going to the Cowboys and playing his old team on Thanksgiving. By the way, the Cowboys, what's hilarious about them winning today is they're probably going to win again on Thursday.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you're right.
It's kind of the duty bowl on Thursday, but somebody's got to win.
I'll tell you who I'm not buying as an assassin. Eddie Redmayne.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Yeah, I think I'm with you there.
Good actor, but
I disagree, actually.
yeah.
I think garbanzo beans. Don't buy him in anything.
It's like the old Zach Galifianakis bit
Maybe
with
like a little in Les Mis, just a little bit better.
with Benedict Cumberbatch, and he's like, if it wasn't for your British accent, do you think people would know you're a horrible actor?
Yeah, I'm out on Redmayne. Redman. More interested.
One of the best Cribs episodes ever.
Yeah,
With a box of $1 bills above the fridge.
sure. And probably a better actor and in better movies.
I can't tell you a lot of what Eddie Redmayne. Oh,
Man.
See? Damn it.
I think the gummy bear is more friendly.
All right, do the clap.
I'm on 2 for 6. I'm just straight 1 for 3.
I almost touched the
That
ceiling.
was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I'm good with tortellini.
Oh. Uh-oh.
He tossed tortellinis up.
Tortellini, I'm probably 80% hit right.
Are we talking out of the pot to test if it's ready?
No.
Just that would be
to
crazy.
show off to
With
the
the
kids.
sauce?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
No.
I had an excellent gnocchi last
I did
night.
miss the clap.
Okay.
They're doing a good job with these graphics.
These are pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of sauce on that gnocchi?
I went with the marinara last night.
Homemade?
It was homemade. We went to a restaurant. It was
Okay.
yeah, excellent.
1st and 10 from the 32 for the Rams in pistol. Puka Nacua comes across the formation. Looking to his left, Nakua's way, and he's open on Cooper
Good
DeJean.
ball.
1st down.
Really good ball by Stafford. That was the only place he could have thrown that where DeJean wasn't going to be able to impact that throw. He threw it up and over and to the outside. It was a great ball. That's why I gasped because I was like, "Oh, Cooper's got this."
1st and 10 from the 43. We are producerless for this segment of the broadcast.
Tyler, gotta go pee.
Things go wrong.
Under center.
Got that doo-doo.
Play action.
Ooh, a little
Blitz picked
Nakobe
up.
again.
Downfield throw.
Ooh.
Incomplete. Nice job by Cooper DeJean. No flag on the play
Good,
in the direction of Puka Nakupa.
Was that off the head or a
play.
hand?
Looked like a hand. Look at you. Went to go punch through the catch point.
McVay's getting close to the
You
no.
could switch any two body parts. What would you switch?
With who?
Of your own body parts. You're saying like you're talking about like hand versus head. Like when I'm imagining what if his hand was where his head was. Obviously, that's not going to be good.
I mean, what I'm thinking is just downright perverted and lewd, and I'm not gonna.
Yeah, but where would you put it?
I mean, for comic effect, I would say the nose.
That would be pretty funny.
Like that. What's that one Muppet, Gonzo?
Yeah, but the smells you would smell down there when you put the nose down there, that's not going to be fun.
That is not going to be a good time. No.
What have I done?
Tyler, you leave for 1 minute. The show has gone off the rails.
Oh my God.
Don't worry, Tyler. We're just talking about switching body parts
All
in
right,
here.
hold on, guys. I literally, right before I left, I was going to go, don't do anything stupid. I'm going to be back in 30 seconds. I didn't think I had the prerequisite 30 seconds with that, but here we are.
1st and 10 from the 46. Stuffed. Jacoby Dean and Moro Ajema.
It's after 11 o'clock, Tyler. It's
2nd and 11.
It's PHLY Eagles After Dark.
Jamie,
now.
what'd you put in those candies?
Mescaline.
That's your go-to for most things, so I should have just assumed.
We're all going to be tripping balls here momentarily. I just didn't tell Fran and Bo.
Sweat's back
strap
out there.
in.
Sweat's back out there.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
2nd and 11. Stafford and shotgun. Eagles showing pressure. Nakua in motion across the formation to Stafford's right. Stafford looking to his right. Fires it. Deflected.
Was that Quinion?
I think that might have been off the
Quinion
Rams
with the
guy.
tip, I think.
He was trying
was
to
it
throw
the
it to
Rams?
Puka, and the other guy thought he was trying to throw it to him.
Don't take my Quinion
I'm
shine
sorry.
away
I'm sorry.
with your dose of reality.
See the replay.
Come on, NBC. I used to sit right next to the.
What if you had one? What if you had one eye here and one eye in the back of your head?
Oh, it was Jalen Carter actually? Oh no, it was
No,
Quinion.
it was
Quinion.
Quinion. You're
Look at
absolutely
you.
right. I totally
Yeah.
apologize. You know your boy. You're right.
So my job with Sunday Night Football was I used to sit next to the instant replay producer.
Your nose is looking a little hard over there.
3rd and 11. They've got this is Zach Bond playing an edge rusher role,
Good stick.
Nice hit.
and a nice
Cooper
job
again?
by Cooper on
No.
Cooper.
Oh, no, it's Reed.
Oh, it was Reed. I apologize.
And Kobe was fired up for that one.
Exciting whites got them mixed up.
Go
It'll
for
be
it.
4th down for the Rams, looking to go for it. 4th
This is the game.
and 3
I would agree.
from the 39. Just under 8 minutes left. 16-point game.
Nice hit.
Yeah, good
That was
stick.
interesting there, Fran. Zach Bond was not just like down as the odd man guy. He was just playing defensive end. There was an even front.
Yep.
He was
Yeah,
in the dime. So that way they can keep him and Nakobe Dean on the field.
Exactly.
4th and 3.
Ooh, good
Completed
throw.
to Tutu Atwell, who beats your boy. Quinion probably thought there was no chance they were throwing to it.
It was Stafford's like kind of amazing. Like he got that out like here, but it was like an up and
Yeah,
arcing trajectory.
I find the Quintanamo Bay to be one of the dumbest nicknames possible because why would it be Quintanamo and not Quinyanamo?
Well, that's what I pushed, and then people online were like, that's too serious. You can't do that.
But Quinyanamo is there. It shouldn't be Quintan. There's people
No,
who
it's
call it Quintanamo.
Quinyanamo,
Quinyanamo. It's like
Yeah.
you have two things. One is obviously way better.
Yeah.
1st and 10 from the 32. Under center. Little crash action there in the backfield. And he checks it down to Cooper Kupp, who is tackled immediately by Cooper DeJean. Gain of 1. 7 minutes left. The clock running. 2nd and 9 for the Rams. Down 30-14.
Your boy Sean McVay is coming close to too muscular for his age.
Yeah, I mean, he's certainly trying to look younger than he is, no doubt about that.
You think he's had Botox?
The frosted tips makes no doubt about that. Do I think he's had Botox?
Collagen?
No, but I think he will.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
2nd and 9,
Do you think he owns a Speedo?
shotgun. Yes.
Fair.
Motion man to the left. Stafford looking, hoists it deep.
Ooh!
Oh, in the direction of Demarcus Robinson, but really much closer rather to a potential Quinion Mitchell interception. Which, if that had happened, you promised that you were going to keep your pants on, Jamie. I'm not so sure you could have kept that promise.
I got the old CYO breakaway pants. I'm just ready to get nude.
Without
I love those
Pinocchio situation.
Yeah. We've been holding on to that one. Third and 9 from the 31. Uh-oh.
BG's getting
BG on the bench getting looked at. Don't like that. Hopefully I haven't jinxed him. He goes in dime again.
Yep.
Bond is a pass rusher. Hits Nakua, and he's going to get the first down. But there's a flag on the play. Isaiah Rodgers asking for offensive pass interference. Let's see the call.
It's got to be the call.
Stafford shaking his
What
head.
else would it be, right?
Yeah.
Pass interference on the offense. Repeat, third down, 3rd and 19 now from the 41.
2 for 2, and I've gone higher than you. No big deal.
Well, you got more room to operate.
No. I think it's because you're going Sour Patch and not the more versatile gummy bear.
Well, I'm a man, you know. Yeah, that's a pretty clear push off from Puka Nakua. Good call. 3rd and 19.
I was unfamiliar
Rams
with his
need a
hair
score.
game before today.
It's luscious
Yeah,
locks.
it's really nice. It's really nice.
And then Devon tipped me off to his girlfriend. I was checking out their Instagram. She's a pretty lady.
3rd and 19. Shotgun.
What a rush.
Oh, man. Oh, wow. Ball is out. Jalen Carter with a beautiful rush. Stafford avoids it, and Milton Williams not only finishes the sack, but gets the ball out. Recovered by the Rams deep into the backfield. That's going to be 4th and 33. And you got to say, for a pass rush that has been up and down, to be generous through most of the season. We saw last week them potentially playing their best game of the season as a group. Tonight, in 3rd down, like must-rush situations, they have been awesome.
Yes.
Punting. I mean, I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
I guess you have to.
I guess
they
you
do
have
have
to.
3 timeouts, yeah. So they punted away. Britton Covey, fair catch inside the 10-yard line. Eagles now in a situation where probably like 2 first downs will be the end of this game.
Milton Williams, best game of the year?
for Milton,
I would say so. Tyler,
Yeah.
I'm going to start giving you Notion for the post-game show. So we can get that bad boy going. What are you laughing at?
Everyone in the chat is taking note of the gummy bears and Sour Patch Kids into the open mic from Jamie.
You got like ASMR?
Yes.
I did chew that one extra loud on purpose because I had to show off the 2 for 2.
Right.
You know. Oh, I didn't know they were coming out with a Mufasa.
Yeah, prequel.
D'Amico Ryan's movie?
Did you ever see the live action?
How you guys think that one ends?
Yeah.
Mufasa.
Was it as bad as people said?
What's that? The live action? It was okay. It was fine.
It's
Yeah.
lame. It's lame. You can say
Yeah,
it.
I mean, it
Yeah,
wasn't
okay.
like, I mean, the original. We were kids when the original came out.
I love that meme online where it's like Timon and Pumbaa are like, "Oh, don't worry, you know, your father was just killed," and it's like, "Yo, what the fuck? My uncle just killed my father. How about you just back off for a couple minutes? Don't worry, be happy. Yeah, okay." What about Snoop T-Mobile commercials? Are they good or bad?
No strong opinion.
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Jamie, where are you at? Bo and I were discussing when you were out in the hall the Saquon Barkley usage, preserving, making sure he's okay for the stretch run, playoffs.
So I brought this up. It was early in the season. I think maybe going into the bye, and I think at that time Saquon was on pace for like 593 touches if they played to a Super Bowl level, meaning like what's that, 21 games? That's a lot.
Yeah.
At some point, with the Commanders falling off a little bit, I guess in the right situations, probably get Kenny Gainwell a couple more touches here and there. Because Gainwell's been It's probably an effect of Saquon just wearing teams down.
Yeah.
But Gainwell's been performing well. At some point, you do have to consider it a little bit. But not until if the 1 seed's in play, like, what do? You know? The guy's average. I mean, he's getting 200 he's making 200 yards from scrimmage look common.
Yeah, I mean, he's making it look very easy in a lot of these games. And this offense would not be the same without him. But that's the scary part of potentially losing him.
And I think that's why he's got an MVP case.
I think
1st and 10 from the 9 for the Eagles. A handoff up the middle.
Like here,
Gainwell or
obviously,
Saquon?
it's got to be. If it's Saquon, throw Sirianni in prison.
I think that was Saquon.
that was Saquon, yeah.
I mean, come on, what are we doing? At this point, like, this should be Gainwell.
I agree with that.
You're like, come on. You're up 2 scores,
Yep.
a couple first downs. Like, you should be able to get that with Gainwell. Gainwell's in, too. Unless that was an old replay they just showed.
Apparently, BG going to the locker room.
I feel bad.
Apparently, some teammates were. So this is in the chat saying that a bunch of teammates like hugging him in the on the way back.
That's not good.
Oh, man. I don't like that at all.
No.
Did we see a replay of where he went down or anything?
No.
I skeeted about it.
You skeeted?
Yeah.
Bo, don't you know about premature skeeting?
2nd and 4 from the 20. Eagles under center. Saquon in the backfield again. They give him the ball. And he gets 2 yards, 2 or 3 yards.
All right, if you get a first down, you got to pull.
Rams are not. No, they are calling their second timeout.
Right.
So 3rd and 1.
If you get a first down here, you should be able to take what? At least about a minute and a half off the clock?
Oh, yeah. So the Eagles have declared Brandon Graham out with an elbow injury.
Elbow.
Oof.
I
don't
wonder
like
if it's
that
dislocated.
at all.
No.
It had to be something obvious of his teammates.
And now, I mean, it is late in the game, so it's not as a big of a deal to be declared out, but I don't like that at all.
No.
Oh, man. That would be a real bummer.
Yeah, there was plenty to talk through in terms of what that rotation looks like up front.
Did Hunt play much? I'm sure.
You see, I mean, as we talked about, that's why we see Zach Bond is getting those snaps.
All right.
3rd and 1. Eagles going tush push here, lining up for it at least.
I was going to say.
And they do it.
Bump that outside.
I don't know if they're going to get that spot.
I don't think they got that one.
It's going to be spotted.
Ooh.
It's just short, it looks like. And the Rams will call timeout. I mean, yeah, I would like to say go for it, but they're at their 19-yard line.
Yeah, you should probably punt that.
Yeah, I think you punt here.
Also, kind of hate the tush push in that situation. I know the
Yeah, I mean, if you've already run Saquon twice,
just he's averaging 9 yards a carry.
yeah.
Like, no, they're gonna try and get him to
to go
jump.
for it. Yeah, this is
the Tomlin horny situation.
This is Nick's ideal.
Yeah,
He wants this.
he's in a real lather right
Oh,
now.
that guy did. They got it. Oh, Nick is so. Oh my God.
Nick is in heaven.
Nick is gonna be preening.
Oh,
Oh
man.
my gosh. Look at all this smile. He's trying to stifle the smile.
He's trying to hold
Oh, he's trying to hold that smile so hard.
I love pissed off McVay. It's so good. It's on them, he said.
Oh no.
No way. And if an Eagle, so will we ever see the hard count again? If it's on the Eagles?
Yes, we'll see it 10 more times.
Might see it in the next play.
Offsides.
Oh,
Defense.
wow.
Oh, Nick is in heaven. He's gonna join Zach in that pregame background.
He's going to need a cold shower after
That
this
guy's
game.
just lining up offsides too.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Oh yeah, that guy goes.
Oh,
Absolutely. Look at them. They're all. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There it is. Oh my God, he got it.
Oh.
Now this is a do we know what we've created situation. Like,
Look how happy he is.
oh my God. He's so happy.
Saquon should be off the field.
All right, so 1st and 10 from the 24. One more timeout left for the Rams. They're giving it to Saquon.
Just get him off the
Just give
field.
it to Kenny Gainwell. So that'll be the Rams using their last timeout You imagine that the Eagles will now run it 2 more times. That's going to bring you.
Oops, Saquon's going off. All right, Nick. Way to wake up.
2:30 left in the game. They'll punt it away, but one more first down would really do it.
Yep.
I mean, that's so silly. They were not going to hike that ball.
No.
And Zach's
not
point
using their last time
of the Ravens also being out west with a shorter day's rest is really big right here.
Yep.
And the emotional hardball.
2nd and 9 under center. The pitch to Gainwell, who makes a man miss in the backfield. A nice job by Kenny Gainwell picking up 2 or 3 yards there on a play that looked at DOA. Rams holding on to their timeout now.
I can't imagine why.
Well, at this point, you do it because this way you know that they're going to definitely run on 3rd down.
Oh, B. Coops and Jeffrey.
Eagles and pistol. They have brought Saquon back, so good thing they got him a rest. 3rd and 6. 3 minutes left. Ticking down. The pistol snap. The hand to Saquon. I hear Vinny ahead of us.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
If you can't hear that, that is Vinny Curry chanting MVP from the other room as Saquon Barkley goes 72 yards for a touchdown. He has 26 carries for 255 yards on the game. 4 catches for 47. That means he is over 300 yards from scrimmage in this game. Holy smokes.
Wow.
Can you name somebody more important to their team this year than Saquon Barkley?
Dylan McMahon.
I mean, if this doesn't get him in the MVP conversation, just
he's in the
to
conversation.
the quarterback.
Yeah, he's in the conversation for sure.
Jesus Christ.
That's insane, man.
He is. If you're in, I need a live look in on Joe Shane and John Mara right now.
Well, I got to change the headline now, Tyler, because I put tops 200 yards. Now he's tops 300 yards.
Oh my God! Wow. And I'm sitting over here saying, "Get him out of the game." What a dumbass!
What a dick.
Guy doesn't know football.
That is insane. The guy is unbelievable.
I've never seen anything like this.
Tyler, can I also send you a different image so that we have an image from this game for the post-game thumbnail? If that's not too much. Do that.
Wow. So, do you have his season totals?
I think the Eagles are going to win this game.
I think that's a safe assumption.
Yeah, I can pull that up in a sec. Here's a photo, Tyler.
There's MVP chants at SoFi Stadium right now from the Eagles faithful. Jeez.
Nick is so much more excited about the jump than he is the Saquon game. Like,
is this I guess this is the Saquon game, right? Makes his 210-yard performances look like nothing.
They just all kind of roll in together, man. Like, I'm being serious. Like, I don't even know if I can look at any of these down the stretch.
When you go over 300,
that's insane.
That's kind of insane.
Well, how much offense do the Rams have?
Good question. They have 222 yards on it.
200, and what does Saquon have from scrimmage?
302.
I gotta get a little show tweet out.
Wow.
Rams offense was what?
222. Eagles are up 37-14.
That is insane.
Here he comes.
Benny, here, take a seat.
Yo,
dude.
bro, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I want him to get the ball again. Yo, can he get 300 yards rushing?
He's over 300 yards from scrimmage.
Total, yeah, but he had 255 rushing though.
255 rushing.
226 for
Bro, give him another one.
9.8 a carry.
Dog. MVP.
Most rushing yards in a game in Eagles franchise history.
Awesome.
He cold.
Wow, that was insane, man. He must be so tired.
We were in here saying like, oh, you
Look,
probably gotta just take him out of the game. Right?
Yeah.
I'm superstitious, so look, this game out of reach.
Yeah.
I could come in. I ain't want to come in.
Yeah. I got you. Wow. 37-14. Well, that guy's very happy.
That ball will be on eBay.
All right. Well, 37-14 Rams. I feel like we can actually probably end the watch along, right? That way we can get set up for the post game show.
Yeah, good call.
How about Brandon Graham? God damn, he
PG.
played out of his
He
mind.
hurt his elbow. That hurt. So that going to leave the game. So we got to cross our fingers
Come on, B.
on that front. All right. Let's close the watch along as this game heads towards the 2-minute warning. Make sure that you join us for the post game show immediately following the game. The man himself, Super Bowl winner Vinny Curry, joining Fran, Jamie, and myself. We'll hear from Zach Berman from SoFi Stadium as we talk about the Saquon game, going over 300 yards from scrimmage. The Eagles right now up 37-14. Quite a performance. The defense looking really good on third down, that pass rush, bouncing back from a slow start to the game. A.J. Brown goes over 100 yards. All of this stuff to talk about as the Eagles now very much looking like a real contender for the number 1 seed in the NFC, ahead of a big game next week against the Baltimore Ravens. Check in with us in just a little bit. Thanks to all of you sickos for watching along with us on the Franningcast, and we will talk to you in a little bit. As always, we love you.
We all silly like the mayor.